All right, time to go live. It's boys' night.
Boys' night!
It's perfect music to be saying that. Just like smooth. Yeah. Welcome to boys' night.
Put on the Doom soundtrack. It's boys' night.
Boys' night!
Oh man. Yeah, it's boys'
We do
night.
not have Sydney here tonight, and we are gonna make sure that she regrets it. We're gonna get into some shenanigans. She's gonna be like, "What? What happened? I was gone for one session."
So you guys have
Dead.
crushes? That's cool.
She's not dead. She just needs sleep. So I hope she rests peacefully.
That's what we assume.
Words.
We're not watching her. We don't know her status right now.
That's fair. Yeah.
She may
Anything
in
could
fact
happen.
be dead.
She could be.
God. Oh.
Then it's gonna be boys' night every night.
I'll be like,
Officially
"Melody,
a boys' channel now for boy content only.
Yeah.
I love calling it that to people where it bothers them. Like it doesn't really bother, but I have a coworker every time we go to the gym together, I call it boy time. Just because he hates it when I call it that.
Boy
Oh,
time.
man. All right, let's go do boy time. Anyways,
Alrighty.
take it away, Richard.
So, boy time. I think what we're doing is, so we've kind of done most of one arc, but we kind of have like an arc finale, and then probably just do another arc straight, and then that'll be it for this campaign as far as we know. So, just to recap, I have us on kind of the page where we have the calendar as well as just the overall map for the area. So, a couple things to note. One is that you can see kind of the title of each of the different sessions, and I color coded. So, this all started about a week before where today's campaign is going to start. We have it all started with a kind of town meeting kind of situation, in this case the square meeting, where people
For
talked about a
squares.
number of things, but predominantly it was about that there is going to be a Mage Pride Parade that's coming up in just a week, and so there were some preparations for that, but then there were other things affecting the town as well, including that there seemed to be awakened pigeons that were terrorizing people, stealing their food and such like that. So the first gang kind of together was session 1, where we, I guess we called them the Pigeon Poachers. So yeah, we had some people who dealt with this awakened pigeon. It turned out it was one awakened pigeon, and who like kind of led a flock of others. So that was pretty much it. Pretty much low stakes. Not a whole lot going on there.
It's like level 1, pigeons. Level 2, demons.
Basically.
Level 3, God.
That's almost exactly what it was, because the very next day, hell broke loose, and we had some K-pop Demon Hunter kids who were practicing, and one of them was a wild sorcerer, and when she was practicing a little level 1 fire spell, she accidentally ripped open a portal to hell. And so some of the gang had
really, you know.
some of the gang had to spring into action and deal with an outpouring of devils before it got out of hand and closed up the portal. So that was when we got introduced to Dr. Gith Yanks. And then our third session, we had Cafe Chaos, which is basically a whole lot happened inside of Sydney's Pseudo Dragon Cafe, kind of all at once. Lots of different things happening, kind of like an Overcooked situation, but with I don't know, lots of crime backstory stuff. We'll get to people's individual characters in just a second. But then we also had a death metal date night. Artem's character was essentially asked out to go accompany a little pixie to a death metal show, which was hosted at Skipjack's. What would you call it?
Venue tavern.
Yeah, venue tavern.
No.
And once again, another portal got loose. Not a portal to hell so much as the death metal band was reading the Necronomicon as part of their lyrics, and opened up
Which, like
an
plagiarism?
eldritch portal.
Really?
Yep.
Messing with evil forces. Yeah, it's death metal, but plagiarism? Not
It's a
in my
cover
type.
band.
Not in my type. No, it wasn't.
It was not a cover band. It literally was metal. It was Death Clock.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
which I think plagiarism's beneath them, way
Yeah.
beneath them. I think that was besmirching their character personally.
However,
But it was an entertaining choice.
It was not beneath me because I straight up stole it from one of their episodes.
Oh, okay.
I thought, like, let's just take
missed
one
that
of
one.
their episodes and turn it into a D&D campaign.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Um,
listen, you draw inspiration from many places, right? Like Broken
Mhm.
Fate is like by and large Elden Ring inspired, you know? So it is what it is.
Yep.
And my campaign was completely original, not taken from any previously established sources of media.
I
No
was-
IPs.
You did
Well, no,
invent
but
the
it was based
concept of
on the true
multiverse,
story.
So.
It was based on the
built
true story of what
based on
happened
the
a few
true
years
story
ago.
of what happened.
That's what
So
happened.
really,
Legally.
it wasn't
For legal
necessarily
reasons.
original.
Technically, yeah, it was the least original one of all because it literally was just what happened.
Yeah, is it classified as original if it's autobiographical? Autobiographical?
There you go.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, in any case, so those are really the only 4 sessions that have happened so far. And so we're at session 5 where there is a Mage Pride parade that is in the works. Just while you're on this overall map here, the Critical Road Mage Pride parade happens annually. It usually just goes straight along Critical Road, which is this kind of highlighted in red right here, and then it eventually takes a turn and goes into Queen's Harbor, which is kind of like the main city area. East Landing is kind of an offshoot. If you know downtown Annapolis at all, Queen's Harbor is basically downtown Annapolis, and East Landing is basically Easton.
Eastport.
Pretty much directly taken from that. But in any case, there was this whole plot that also happened during the week where people wanted the Mage Pride parade to go around like all of the square instead of just cutting through a little bit of it. And due to it didn't end up having to be a full coup. It was more Auric and some other people convinced some city planners, like, yeah, we're just gonna put a little street festival right in this one spot, and then you guys are just gonna go around it, which will benefit more of the shops that the parade will go around. So let me put you down on Sentinel Square there. So this is basically the hub of where our world centers around, is this one square. So why don't we go ahead and just get reintroduced to some of our PCs, going from top left and then working clockwise. Andrew, we already started talking about that your character has a tavern a little bit. Why don't you tell us about your character?
The name's Raph Rowlick, a bit of a bombastic character. Big on the horn, big on the hair, big in person. Owner of the Bright and Early Tipple, a little bar tavern that has an event space. They like to put on little shows, music acts come through. It's a nice kind of jazz feeling.
And one of the employees there is named Ray, who is a drow who escaped the Underdark and has kind of been hiding out and being a bartender since then. We did have a certain Modron inspector come in and check to make sure that everything was on the up and up at the Bright and Early Tipple.
And it is.
Did notice that there was not proper, well, actually no, almost noticed that there was not proper signage of like max occupancy or whatever, but that got, I think with some swift maneuvering you were able to conjure up a sign pretty quickly or something.
Absolutely. That tracks.
All right, moving our way around, we also have Artem's character at Pixie Prophecies, which is a place that was completely it was super dirty. A super dirty place with stuff just kind of thrown around everywhere like a pigsty. But he's got his own little business going where he can speak to the dead and stuff. It was actually quite influential in the help with the pigeons, as it turned out. So that's somebody that you can rely on at some point. He seems to have a bit of a girlfriend now over at 9 Inch Nails, which is a nail salon. And then we've got Sydney's character, Anthea, Anther or Anthier? I think it's Anthier.
Yeah.
Over at the Dog Pound, which is a pseudo dragon cafe, and Beau Langer, which is her main pastry chef. He has been in Lady Whistlepig's Gotham columns quite a bit. And then we can go over to Just Moxie Jim, right? Why don't you introduce us to your character?
Just Moxie Jim. It's the business I own. I'm Oric Tuskman. You probably know my dad. What did I call his dad? It was like Brash.
Sounds right.
Braz.
Braz.
Probably know my dad, Braz, big time boxing legend, former mayor, really cleaned up his town. He sadly passed a few years ago. I was also gone for some time. I guess I should say I did some time. I was mixed up in some not too good business not too long ago and paid the price for it. But I've done my time, I've paid my debt to society, and now I'm back here at the great old Just Moxie Gym. You don't need spells, you don't need weapons, you don't need armor. If you got the fight in you, then you got what you need. All you need is Just Moxie. We'll see you at the gym.
Yep, so we've got that, and his trusty sidekick slash adopted brothers,
Idea.
Buns and Thighs, who is like a runt of an Etten, so more Goliath-sized than like a large person, so he's like just meets the requirement of medium. He's like 8 feet tall, and there's two of them. One guy is quite happy and a little dumb, and the other is a little more grumpy and thinks he's smarter. Evidence we've not seen yet. And that's pretty much it for them. The Modron, who is going around doing a bunch of city inspections, also went over to the Just Moxie Gym, and there definitely were some problems. Ryan, do you want to relay?
Yes, so Just Moxie, for backstory, was once like a major pillar of the community of Critical Road. It was like all spick and span. Imagine like, you know, the heyday of Muhammad Ali in like a really good gym. And now it's like, since Oric has gotten out of prison and come back home and taken it over for a year, it is definitely on some hard times. It's like the floors creak. At one point, Buns and Thighs like falls halfway through the upstairs. The gear is old. There are rats for some reason, but Oric is determined to get it back to a successful state of affairs, not unlike his current state of affairs as he feels about himself. So it's a little bit of a fixer-upper. But when the Modron came, he was able to successfully bluff his way through and like convince him that things were good and got approved for. I don't know if gyms need to pass health code, but probably. So
yeah, Modron's especially known for having extremely good sight, even true sight, in fact, but their wisdom is like super, super low. So oftentimes you can bluff your way out of situations. And then we can cross over the the Creative Commons Community Center and go over to the office of Dr. Gif Yanks.
Yeah, Dr. Yanks is a war veteran of the Githyanki Githzari War, and we made it. It started as the joke that, like, you know, oh, my squadron died of gum disease and I'm never letting that happen again. But we decided that was actually like the full-on canon, and it was a major turning point of the war with like Richard, I think we said like it was like that is actually how like the brain parasites and everything like spread through the gums.
Like chemical warfare, yeah, like it was like a major sore spot for them.
Yeah, like it was legitimately like that's what happened. That is how the war went. So anyway, he's a veteran. He moved in,
and all of that essentially happened like off-world, wherever the astral plane was. So he's an immigrant, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then he, sorry, that's very funny. What Ryan just posted. It's basically, I want to be a dentist.
Yeah.
So-
I don't kill
Guilty of
people.
interest.
Yeah, so it was very much the like, the like he's yes, I was a war veteran, so I definitely know how to and have killed people. But I'm just here to work on teeth, and I'm a new tenant. I'm a new person here, with my assistant, who's Curette. It's a little fairy, who is like, the doctor is very much like, what do you need? All right, we're gonna fix that. And then the fairy's like, the wee all over the place type. So it's an
Yep.
they have an interesting chemistry.
Absolutely. So we have every one of you, in addition to just your class features and such, you have what's called establishment features, which if I click on show to players, even though you already have access, does it pop up for
Yep.
you?
It did.
Okay. So, each of you has your own little abilities that you have based off your place, which gives a little bit of RP reason to go to different places. The Bright and Early Tipple gives you a certain kind of heroic inspiration. At Gith Yanks, you've got some special abilities that normally you wouldn't have access to, like a greater restoration or a regeneration. So if somebody loses a limb, that's a place to go to. And then Just Moxie Gym, you can get a superiority die and do some training and get a little extra ability there. So there's definitely some bonuses there. At Artem's place, you can cast Speak with Dead, so long as you take a item that was valued by somebody and destroy it. And then the Dog Pound, there's either a Fey Helper, which we saw in the last scene with Anthea. She had this kind of an armored vestige that was had like some flowers on it and such. Seemed to have some connection to the Fae. Either that, or she can make Breakfast of Champions, which can give some buffs to people. So depending on what she wants to do there. So that's about all of that. I would say that our last session was about 3 days before the Mage Pride Parade, so there's still time kind of in preparation. This is a town, it's, if you can kind of imagine Hey Arnold, where like everybody knows each other and people kind of look out for each other and stuff. It's got very wholesome vibes, where it's a world that right now is very much at peace for the most part. There might be some bad things kind of on the underbelly side of society, but overall things are really good. So the Mage Pride Parade is definitely the kind of thing where like it's celebrating a wave of tolerance that's come through that at first was not there, especially for magic. There's definitely been periods of history where magic was seen as like this thing of evil that brought around chaos and destruction, but now things are definitely a lot better for that. So it's the type of thing that the town would rally around. That's why it was brought up at their town meeting the week before, to be like, hey, what's everybody doing for that? Let's like do a good thing.
Real quick, just to clarify, so canonically, in the last week, 2 portals have opened in this square. A portal to hell and a portal to the far realm, or like an eldritch abomination.
That's correct.
Or like back to back. Is that a normal thing that happens?
That is not normal. So not all.
So glad you asked. No.
In general, magical shenanigans, I imagine to a degree, are normalized. Like, I would say it's normal enough in the world that it's not like the government's going to come in with whatever magical FBI there is and be like, we're going to get to the bottom of this. It's like, wow, that was crazy. Anyway.
Okay.
So
people are like super freaking out about that.
Definitely, I would say the people in the town are on edge. But it's also like, I don't know, a lot of magical shit has happened. So like, as long as it doesn't continue to be a problem, it's like, okay. But you probably have factions of people. There's definitely still like a minority faction of some people who are like, yeah, I still think magic is bad. Like, I think you witnessed it even in your gym. There were some like some short king Vegetas that were like, man, fuck the mages, blah blah blah. Like, it's, the only true strength is your own, kind of. Like, there are factions like that exist. But for the most part, and certainly represented through Lady Whistlepig too, of like, this is cause for concern, but like no one's calling the police.
Yeah. So when there was some like the ethos of Oryx Gym, Just Moxie, is that basically if you have grit and like can stand up for yourself. You can learn to defend yourself. You don't have to have special powers or money or gear or anything like that. But some people that went to the gym took that as fuck people with magic powers. This is the right way. This is the better way to do that. And it's like, well, nope, we're not doing that. That is
So
not the
it
point
might
of this
attract-
place.
It might attract certain types
Yes,
that doesn't necessarily
yes.
reflect your message.
Correct.
Okay.
But I can see
in fact-
why you'd be like, wait, nope, we're squashing this right here.
Yeah. Yeah, and in fact, Auric, I think, would very much want to squash that, not just because he's a good person, but also he's got a little something on his eye. I don't know if you want to bring that up in your introduction
Yes.
as well.
Yes, couple things. Can we get?
Let's see if I can.
Do we get a
make it
large
bigger.
splash page?
Yeah. I don't know if I have a splash page, but I can at least make him big.
Auric is a large, burly, older half-orc. He carries the wrist straps of his father, of the ogre, that are said to have been enchanted with his strength. But also notably, he has a mark on his left temple, and it has been known to glow on certain occasions. He is not super open with this information, but people know that when he went in, he didn't have that mark into prison. When he came out, he dead. So why that is the case is a little bit of a mystery. But yeah,
I'm
it's
pretty
something...
new here, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I think it's a cool choice.
Yeah, I mean, for all you know, it's just like a glowing tattoo kind of thing. Like, could have just been completely cosmetic.
I might be the newest person in the square.
You might be. Some people have only been around for like a year. Like, I think Dr. Gith Yanks and the Pixie Prophecies, they've only been in town for about a year. How
Yeah.
long would you say that Skipjack's been around for?
Like a month.
Oh, okay, so
Half tops.
his
He's-
thing's like brand new.
Yeah, he's new. Yeah, his establishment hasn't soaked up the cigar funk yet. It's that new.
Got it. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I think one of the things that Lady Whistlepig wrote, which I took from one of the players, and one of the players took from Game of Thrones, of like, is a death metal band that doesn't have at least 3 deaths considered a dull affair?
Yeah, that was a good blurb. Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
So to answer your question of like, how much tolerance is there for crazy shenanigans like this? It leans towards there actually is quite a bit of tolerance for this stuff. Like, unless somebody's actively pressing charges with the local authorities, then like nothing really gets investigated or happens.
It feels very American that, like, gun deaths will happen, but like Satanism, whoa, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's definitely a little bit of that in there.
Yeah.
Like, what if you took?
death and violence will happen, but like magic stuff, whoa, bud. That's
Yeah.
shady stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
the devil exists. Some of us have met him, but like, take it easy.
well, yeah, I think one example I've definitely given in some explanations online is like, if there was a literal devil, like a devil or a demon that was setting up shop in this land, they'd be like, okay, has the devil or demon done anything wrong? Have they broken any laws? Have they killed anybody? No? Well, then leave them the fuck alone. Maybe they're trying to start a new life. So like, so it's an amazing place for, like, it's an amazing society for people to start anew. For a second, I did not realize that Tony had shorts on.
Boxers over here.
As bare ass was out.
just the color that it was with the blur.
Can they be more flesh colored, please? Daddy like.
Tony was just having some boy time.
Boys' night. No pants for boys' night.
Are you talking about my shorts?
Yeah.
Just
Your
with the
crisp
with the
boxers.
blurriness, yeah.
It just looked very problematic.
Just no,
Just
not
kidding.
problematic. Just relaxed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny.
Alrighty.
I'm
so
glad I
in
could
any
provide
case,
that for us.
Absolutely.
definitely part of what happened earlier in the week was that Auric convinced the city planner to be like, no, you can, like, we're gonna set up a street festival right on the, so you'll see the like kind of blue jagged things. They're gonna be blocking part of the street, and then the parade's gonna go around the whole square, essentially. So Auric, you've got a few days to prepare for this. So if there's anything you'd like to do there, also, so some people will be preparing for the street festival. Some people will be preparing for the parade itself. Some people are like having a float that will represent their business or whatever else. People can kind of do whatever they want. They celebrate in their own way, or just choose not to participate at all. So what would each of the three of your characters be doing in preparation for this annual parade?
The Bright and Early Tipple is having representation via a float, carting around a full ska band.
Nice.
It's very like Goldfinger, Superman. Who's that other band that was?
Another ska band.
my
Real Big
goodness.
Fish.
Less than Jake.
No. Never had to knock on wood.
Oh,
Mighty
Mighty
Ballstones.
Ballstones.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man,
yeah,
guys,
that's
we really know our ska bands.
third wave, you know.
If it was in Tony Hawk,
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, he's got like he's planning a mile of ska.
Nice.
Just yeah, keep the
Very
morale
nice. Cool. What about Dr. Gith Yanks or Auric?
I was reviewing the footage so I could laugh at my own shorts. What is the theme of the parade? That was very funny, by the way. I did look extremely. It's definitely boys' night with that outfit. What is the parade? Purpose of the parade?
Just the general parade theme is anything that has to do with Mage Pride, just magic in general. So some people kind of participate in the parade. You definitely would have learned, even if you might have been there for the discussion that was happening in the dog pound with Auric and the city planner.
A little bit, but I definitely was not there for the actual parade.
Yeah, the
At least
street
Tony was
festival. The street festival is going to happen like right in front of your establishment. So if you wanted to do something that was a part of the street festival as well, anything like that, or if you just want to be a spectator and not participate too, because like it might be your first one.
Yeah. If he's been there, if we saying he's been there roughly a year, he would have probably already seen the first one. I would say like, so he's an artificer. So like, I mean, definitely magical, but not in like the wizard sense. But I think he's like it still allies himself with that. Like, hey, magic has its uses. Clearly, it does. So like, I'm for this. And I think he probably would be like a not like has his own float kind of sponsor, but like like his Dr. Gith Yanks is also among like the splash of like almost like bumper sticker sponsors on the side of something that would go by.
Okay.
Now Curette would 100% be marching in the parade, like no question.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be his involvement.
Alrighty. And Auric, what you definitely like got put in charge with the square president was like, you're gonna set things up, right? Like, this coup was your idea.
It's not a coup. I cannot. Please stop telling people that. They keep reporting that it's a coup, and it's not a coup. It's a street festival. But I will say, I do think that you said that that Skipjack is building a float, and Skipjack owns a rock and roll venue.
I would love to, if you want to do this in character. I have a way to. I could pop into your gym nowish, if you want.
No, I think. Well, I was gonna say Auric will probably. He needs help building, like carnival games and things like that. And I think if you build stuff, if you're building a float and you make stuff for like entertainment purposes, he'll probably go seek you out and ask who you use as contractors or how you get stuff done. So he'll probably lean on you.
It would definitely I'd definitely be tapping people and commissioning, outsourcing for certain things. But like, yeah, I would.
Did you want to switch into character for something, Andrew?
I mean, I would love to roll up into the gym, like Raph Frolic in his like gym shorts and sneakers, and like a tank top and a towel and a gym bag, still the glasses and a headband.
Are they steamy?
Like, not yet, they're not. Just like moseying in through the front door of the gym.
Oh, hello there. I don't know if we've met before. Are you new here?
Hey, Big Papa, relatively, yeah. Just stretching up, getting warmed up to the town. Raph Relic, nice to meet ya.
Or Tuskman, a pleasure. And he like puts a big honking hand on you and he gives it a good shake. Say, are you the owner of the venue on the other side of the square?
Yeah, one of them.
Did you
Guilty as charged.
open up a portal to another plane of existence the other night?
I did not, but I was one of the poor victims of someone else doing so.
Question is, did you read Lady Whistlepig's account of it or not? We don't need to read it, but I could.
No.
I could tell you what your impression would be if you did.
Oh yeah. What was mentioned about me? I didn't have time to read ahead. I'm sorry.
So no, it's fine. In real game, Skipjack had like launched on top of one of the coffins that was being raised up by people and was like
Crowd
doing counterspell was like really influential in the fight. But according to Lady Whistlepig's telling, was like this terrible thing was happening, and all he was doing was just jumping up, playing his trumpet like he was enjoying, like having the time of his life. Lady Whistlepig definitely is skeptical of this guy. Like, does he have the right intentions here? Because he didn't seem like he was taking that seriously at all.
Auric has been the subject of Lady Whistlepig's scrawlings before, and he knows that to take a big grain of salt when it comes to that. But also, like, I imagine Auric did not go to the show, obviously, but he probably heard what was going on across the street. So he's like still resting off the injuries from fighting Hel Ravadia the day before. Like,
oh yeah, is this the day after our previous session?
It's up
Or
to
a
you
couple
guys.
days.
There's like, I think, let me look back at the calendar.
I'm gonna click long rest either way.
Yeah. There's been 3 days in between the last event for the Cafe Chaos and the Death Metal Date Night. And then the Mage Pride Parade. So if we want to say it's been 1 day after or 2 days after, whatever it is, doesn't really matter to me. But it's as far as like since the Hell breaking loose, it's been at least 2 days since then.
okay.
But still, 2 days ago for pretty bad injuries, you I think collapsed down to 0 HP at some point, or close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
He had some ways that he could like keep temp HP going, so he would have gone had he not like fully leaned into his pugilist background. I heard things got pretty crazy over there.
Yeah, they sure did. But you know, you book a certain band that apparently is one of the risks you take. Lucky we got some decent insurance, huh?
That's good to know. Actually, come on over to the back, and he's gonna like, let's show me what you got.
Yeah, sure thing.
And he's gonna hold the bag while he's talking to him. So listen, I don't know if you know this, but we do this Mage Pride thing. You can start punching the bag whenever you're ready. We do this Mage Pride thing once a year, where we really, I'm ready whenever you're ready. You seem no stranger to building sets and props, and are you smoking?
I'm sorry, is this not the place? I don't have to.
No one's bothered to smoke in here before. That seemed pretty intense.
Seems like the kind of place you smoke in while you... My bad. Go on.
Listen, I'll cut to the chase. I somehow got roped into doing this street fair. They're calling it a coup. I really needed to just be a street fair. And I don't really know, outside of hitting things, how to make that happen. But you're an entertainer. You know how to throw a party. Not the Portal kind of party. Do you have
Well,
some...
I mean, now I know how to throw one of those, but, yeah, not intentionally.
I'm thinking that the block out front, in front of City Hall, if we got some dunk tanks, some strength machines, maybe a stage for people to play some non-summoning music.
I don't know
get
why
people
this keeps
jazzed.
coming up. I was not involved in that part.
I just want to be clear. We've had 2 portals in 2 days. We can't have a third.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you're throwing a coup, you need a hat trick. 3 portals, 3 days as part of a coup. Now, who are you trying to overthrow? I'm sorry, was there a wink involved?
I'm really worried. But
Now,
listen,
you
if
be
you...
honest with me. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Give me your hand. I'm gonna hold your hand. Or hands, both of them works. You mean it's not a coup?
It's not a coup.
Okay. I will take your word on that. In that case, you have
Insight.
any hand sanitizer? In that case, oh, are you rolling one?
Yeah.
That's
He's got a
fine.
record. He can't afford to go back to prison.
That's hilarious.
24.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, not 10 d20. Did it roll? Oh, 1.
Yeah, it did.
I think. I think he's. You said insight. Okay. I think you can tell he's his mind is not in a place where he's like. He's putting on this persona, but that's about where the bullshit ends. Like, he's not trying to fuck with you at all. He's kind of preoccupied with other things. He doesn't like. Lying to you is the last thing on his mind right now.
Listen, it sounds like we both could use this. After your other night, could use some good press, some good publicity. I know Whistlepig can be a real battle axe when it comes to her pen and paper. You help me set this up, the street fair, call it a co-sponsorship. We'll get some music, we get some games, we get some food, we get it all set up out there. We'll have a great time. A huge success. What do you say?
I like the idea of that. I was thinking of adding kind of a refreshment station out front of the Brighton Early. Maybe we could incorporate it into some sort of drinking game, mocktails or otherwise. You know, maybe we could have one stop at your corner, one stop at my corner, and some sort of board game. You know, like with the tiles and all that. I don't know. Throw some ideas at the wall. See what's.
How about
spaghetti.
you ever been to a Stein holding contest?
I've held a lot of steins, but not sure if I'd have had a contest.
It's an old orc tradition where it's everyone holds out their steins and you could be the official purveyor of that game. Served from drinks on your
Alright.
tap.
Sorry, what was that last part?
Served with drinks on your tap.
Oh, I thought you said tab. My apologies. Of course, we can wrangle up a couple kegs for for the festival, for the festivities. Yeah, I like what you're saying. We can work something out there. Steinhold.
Yeah, and buns, thighs.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been doing some squats.
And then
you see the Etten come over. One looks very happy to see, like, oh, new customer, and the other was like, fucking new customer.
this is Buns, thighs. This is Raph. He owns the venue on the other side of the corner.
Bright and early tipple. Come on in for a drink. He pulls out a couple business cards and says, like, free drink.
Don't bother giving it to him. He can't read. You said that way, right?
Oh yeah, right across the way.
Good.
They're not the brightest, but they're very good when it comes to holding in hammer or nails. So any extra building we need, they can help us.
Hey man,
might.
they help out a little bit with the float, getting stuff assembled. I would be glad to help out any way I can.
Thighs says, "We might not be bright as a cleric, but we're wicked smart, so don't you try to get anything past us."
You're a brick wall, my friend. Can't get nothing past you.
That's right.
4 eyes are better than 2.
So, you sign up for month membership?
That's why I wear glasses, baby.
Month membership, year membership? What you sign up for?
Oh, well, I'm new here. Maybe let's try 2 and see where it goes from there.
Okay.
The orc's gonna look at the punching bag, and he's gonna see it like all sweat on it. It's like, maybe sign him up for the year membership. We got a lot of work to do.
Around that time, you hear a little ding-a-ling as someone else comes into your establishment, and you see Caesar of New to the Foo, the monkey man who's down in the corner here, who comes in, spots Raph, and comes over to Oryx, says, "Somehow your establishment, your people get weaker, not stronger. I don't understand it."
I'm
Anyways.
new. I'm new
Oh,
here. Yep.
New. Okay. Well, don't rely on this one. Just use the equipment yourself. Teaching yourself probably the best way to do things. Now, Oric. I must admit, being the old crank that I am, I didn't exactly want to, do things. So I'm requesting that one of these stations that you make at the street fair, I can run, so I can say I did something. Being
see.
both a gym and studio, I think there's something that would overlap, yes?
You know, we were talking
Mhm.
about some sort of like board game kind of deal. What if we set up some monkey bars?
Designed to be almost like a playground. It's a collection.
Did he really just say that?
You see Oric behind him?
The longest pause.
He's kidding. He's kidding, of course. Obviously, he's obviously.
Kidding.
Caesar, what about you guys like to crack some stones and stuff, right? What about one of those? Would you be into that?
Breaking
Chopper.
bricks?
Yes, that.
Sure. If you've got some bricks laying around, I see plenty of loose ones here. Just pulls one out of the wall.
Pull that out.
There's one. This wasn't load bearing, right?
Oh! Whole building starts to shake.
Like high stakes Jenga in this bad boy.
Buns, thighs, hold that area right there. All right, that's good for now.
Buns just grabs a dumbbell, sticks it in where the brick was. Okay, I think it's good.
Yeah,
All right, there's one brick. We just need a few more.
yeah. We'll source the rest of the bricks, none from the walls. But thank you, Caesar. We'll get that set up for you. So, Raph, let's get a breaking station as well. I suppose that seems pretty straightforward if you're talking to contractors.
Is this one for the kids? Because we could mock up something that could be real fun. You know, get the kiddies something to do, break some fake bricks.
Oh yeah,
No?
let's do 2. Let's do grown-ups. Let's do kids 1. So then everyone can participate. That's a good idea.
But still mocked up bricks, right? We don't want to waste
Right.
the perfectly good bricks.
Right.
Alrighty.
Or hurt people.
Alrighty. Good to see you. Remember, Oric, we are all counting on you. If this fails, it's on you. And with
Yep,
that, he
thank you.
leaves the store. He's gonna head over across the Creative Commons Community Center and go to Dr. Yanks. Knock on the door.
Hey. Got
Hello.
something I can help you with?
Yes. Here's the thing. I'm not sure. I think you moved in right after, or right before the last one.
The
is that
Maze
correct?
Parade. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
one of my first introductions to the town, actually. It's nice that you guys
Uh-huh.
do that, you know? Lots of different magic types around, so.
Listen, the guy who was here before you, he sold pies. And then when you moved in, there were no pies at the event. I was quite upset, you see, because that was my favorite part. There was a pie eating contest. You could eat as many as you want, and now I can't do that, right?
Well, I hope you broke
And I
your
really
teeth
liked-
after that.
Well, yeah, of course. And that's actually part of the reason why I was gonna talk to you, right? Because I was thinking that the pie eating contest could still be dentist related, you know? So like, I was thinking maybe you could bring it back. And I don't know if you like. I don't know how you connected all right, but like what I'm saying is I really want the pie eating contest back.
Okay. I don't make pies here.
But you could buy them, right? Like you got funds.
I mean, the dental office does okay. Yes, people pay for their treatment.
Okay, then you can afford like a bunch of pies, right?
I wouldn't say a bunch. I could provide adequate pies. Can I ask why you're not addressing this concern to perhaps a baker or a shop like that, who would be the one making the pies?
Okay, the closest thing to a baker we got around here is Whole Foods, and he only makes donuts, right? He only makes things that got holes in them.
Well, you could put a hole in
But
a pie.
I like the pies. They're a whole pie.
Hole with a W. Yes, I got you.
With the W, yes. Sorry
Yeah.
for the confusion. Not a whole pie, but a whole pie.
Yeah.
I would like the whole pie and multiple of them.
I see.
I don't know how else I can make myself more clear.
No, I'm understanding you. It's just I don't make.
I think we're on the same page here. You don't make pies, but the thing is, I'm upset because there used to be pies here and now there's not. And this is an easy thing for you to fix. You just have to buy some pies.
I don't know that it's an easy thing for me to.
I'm cracking up at Andrew cracking up.
Listen, I would like you to enjoy your pie as well. I just am failing to see how this is the responsibility of a dentist.
It's your
responsibility because he told you it is.
It's your responsibility because the guy who used to be here had pies. And what are you providing this year? You got something instead of pies that you're gonna do for some fun for the people in the street?
Well, I was thinking I would be one of the named sponsor of the event. Perhaps donate some money for folks who can't afford their own float. Listen, is there any way?
Yeah, but what you could do is use that money towards pie, and then we could have that.
He's making really good points. I don't know what to say.
Can I ask you a question, Caesar? Just a basic. Do you happen to have any contact info for the man who had this store before me?
No, he's out.
Right, but if you loved his pies so much, did you try to keep in contact in any way?
No, I don't keep in contact with people. Are you kidding me? I just walk places.
Okay. Tell you what. Let's revisit this in the future. I will look into the pie situation for you.
Okay, roll me a persuasion or deception.
It's persuasion. He's being honest.
Okay.
I got nothing for that. Oh, sorry. My PDF is like loading weird. Like some things are not loading in. I got a +2. All right. Let's see what we got here. A 20.
All right.
Get out of
dirty
here, man.
20.
Let me look into this.
With a dirty 20, he is convinced that, like, all right, next year. I get it. Not enough time for all those pies you're going to have to get, but remember next year. All right, glad we talked about this. I wish I had brought it up sooner. Okay, remember, show up to your weekly or to your monthly town square meetings, right? Because then we could have talked about it then. All right. Well, now that you know, thank you for your time. I appreciate you looking into it. I will figure out something for this year. I can at least get some pie for myself. Okay, thank you.
There you
And
go.
he's gonna leave. Oh, by the way, I know I got an appointment coming up in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna need to push that back like 2 months, out of account of, I am scared of the drill.
All right. Well, listen, I have stuff for that.
Yeah? What do you got?
Stuff to make you not worry about the drill.
Really? What's that stuff?
Think of the best pie you've ever had. Maybe like the euphoric state it put you in, right?
Uh-huh.
I can gas you up with some of that, and you won't even notice the drill.
That sounds amazing. Do you sell that, like,
That
a la
would be
carte?
no. That would be highly unethical of me.
Oh, okay. All right, keep me on. Keep me on then. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right, you got it. And
with-
once he leaves, Curette, I'm gonna be back. I just need to check on something next door, if that's okay.
Kirsha's like, oh, okay, sure. Is there anything you need me to do in the meantime? I'm just doing paperwork.
Same paperwork's fine. Hey, you don't happen to know the guy who had this place before me, do you? He had a pie shop?
No, but I could look him up.
Could you, actually? That'd be great. That saves me the trip next door. I was gonna see if they maybe knew the guy, but if you got the skill set, I mean, go for it. I
Oh, you're gonna go over to Pocket Pros?
Yeah, just to ask around, just see if,
Okay, if you want me to do that, I could do that.
You finish your paperwork. I'll go next door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Shh.
thanks. Yeah,
You save a lot of money on paper when the person with the paper is small.
Yep.
You save on ink and paper. All right, so you head on next door to Pocket Pros.
Yeah.
All right, you head on inside. It's definitely more of a narrow squeeze,
Oh,
and
jeez.
also the building's a bit shorter.
Okay.
You're gonna have to step in, watch your head through the door, but it's made so that way a medium-sized person can get by. It's just definitely feels
Yeah.
very cramped. But then you see a little gnome in the back saying, "Hi, if you need anything, please let me know, and I can get something for you. Is there any particular book you're looking for?"
Just actually a little bit of information, if that's okay.
Sure.
Dr. Yanks, by the way, I have the office next door. I don't know that we've met.
No. But nice to meet you.
Hey, listen, you wouldn't happen to be familiar with the person who owned my lot before me, would you? Apparently he was a pie maker of sorts.
Oh yeah, Peter Pies.
Peter
Yep.
Pies. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Do you have any way I would be able to speak to him? I assume he's still got a pie shop elsewhere.
Oh gosh, I think he retired. But I could look into seeing if I can get something for you to get in at very least a mailing address, maybe. I think he moved down south where there's like dolphins and stuff.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be great, actually. Could you take care of that for me? Or
Yeah, sure thing.
write it down?
I think he's, you know what? Come to think of it, I think he's actually got a daughter who is not too far from here.
Oh.
Maybe she has the recipes. I don't know if she makes pies, but I don't know. It's
Family
worth a
recipe
shot.
kind of thing, yeah. What's her name?
Wendy.
Wendy Pies. Okay.
Well, the name was Peter Pies. His last name escapes me at the moment, but the name of the place was Peter Pies.
Okay, great. Thank you. You've been help. If you're able to find any sort of mailing address, I'll take it. And also, anything you got for a veteran, for my own, calming kind of reading would be nice.
Oh, do you need meditations or?
Something like that.
Like-
Sometimes I get a little anxious, anything to sort of zen out with a good book, Could be escapism, could
Oh.
be relaxation techniques for myself, that sort of thing.
Yeah, sure. Just hold on real quick. Let me see what I got for you here. Yeah, I'm looking through. Okay, yeah, I got this book here. It's called "It's Not a Punchline."
Great.
It's just a whole. It's a whole bunch of things about how to stay calm when you're no longer in a fight.
Interesting. What do I owe you for this?
Well, it's used, so it'll just be 2 silver, please.
Okay, why don't we call it 5 since you're giving me that other information about Peter Pies too?
Yeah,
huh?
sure.
And he'll pay that.
All right, and oh yeah, here's Wendy's information. She lives just 2 blocks away.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
All right, so he heads out, and so what with all of that done, what are the things that you guys are working on over the next day or so? We'll say that was like all happening during day 1, and so we have 2 days until the actual parade. Any other preparations? Anything else that people want to be doing over the next couple days?
I've written some notes down. I want to get a refreshment stand out in front of Early Tipple. If we do the drink stations there and at the Moxie Gym, so it's on opposite corners. Stein holding competition sounds great. Brick breaking for kids sounds great. Drunk tank, dunk tank It's a thing where you buy tickets and you see if you can slam a beer before certain people who also pay tickets to throw balls can like hit the tank button to like sink you. So it's like there's a small pot. So if you finish the stein before you get dunked, then like you get some small winnings, but it's of course geared so the house makes money. It's meant to bring money in. Yada yada yada. Obstacle course for out front of New to the Foo, or like in the square. That could be fun.
I think in the park probably makes sense.
Is there like a tourism thing, or is this just with the community engagement thing?
I would say pick one of the corners for the park. Like you could turn the gazebo into more of a jungle gym, or you could build it along the rocks that a lot of people will climb on anyway, or through the trees. Like anything that you guys have in mind of will take up space, why don't you just go ahead and like draw some squares around so that way we have an idea of like where space is being taken up.
I think you should probably do the rocks, since kids will probably be playing
Really?
and doing stuff around there anyways. So
I was
it's
thinking
like,
the trees.
trees could work. Oh yeah, you could do like rope courses in between the trees.
Yeah, like rope ladders and like slides or something.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I was just saying, not the fountain or the gazebo, or the Gilmore Girls thing,
Right.
because
of
that's where
course.
people want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you also have those are perfect stations to like watch what's going on. So it's like they get to observe and possibly be like, I want to join it. I want to jump in there.
I think Auric is going to use the last day or two before, while helping Raph oversee like the construction and using Buns and Thighs and any of the other gym bros that want to help, work out the old-fashioned way. He's going to kind of do a lap around the square, asking if anyone else wants to have their store represented in some way. As like a game or vendor or selling things, or just like as a presence. So I don't know if you want like a general charisma role for that, or investigation, or if there are people that are interested.
Yeah, I don't think you even need to do that because generally everybody is willing to do something or other. So definitely some places like Whole Foods will have kind of food stuff available. Definitely the Chop Shop will have some stuff available. Curious Critters would definitely probably set up a little place in the park with some animals and things like that, like a little petting zoo area maybe around the rocks or something. And so generally, yeah, people are totally on board with helping out with various things. And some people also might decline and say like, sorry, I've got to float in the parade. I'm going to be like all throughout, so like I can't really help. But generally, everybody's participating in some kind of way.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Tony, what is Yanks doing when he gets that info? Is he going to try to track down some pies?
Yeah, the plan would be to try to find the daughter, and if there are family recipes, maybe provide those to Whole Foods, and see about like teaming up, sponsorship wise,
Okay. Yeah, so you can absolutely find Wendy, who I'm just gonna say looks straight up like the Wendy's mascot, but like grown up. She's like 20 years old.
Okay.
But just a redheaded 20-year-old who still has pigtails. That's just her vibe. And so when you get that and you go over to Whole Foods, you see a turtle there named Sunny, who's like, absolutely not. I will not make something that doesn't have a hole in it, but I'm happy to adapt this if you'd like. If it makes you happy, I'm making a bunch of things. I can add it to the list.
Well, that would make me happy, but can I just we try something here? Pies, when you bake them, they have to cool down. Yeah?
Yeah?
So why don't we bake the pie as described here in the recipe? But for the cooling phase, we just carve a nice hole there in the middle. And everyone's happy. What do you think?
I'm okay with that as long as the final product has a hole in it. Otherwise, it's off-brand, and that is unacceptable.
I
I've
hear
been
you.
doing this for 20 years.
No, I get it. Listen,
Do
I've been,
fried calamari, onion rings,
yeah, no,
donuts,
uh-huh,
bagels.
uh-huh.
It's just like
It goes on
list
for
out
a
like
while,
5
yeah.
more foods. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it. Listen, let's go with that. And why don't we make this pie eating contest a thing? This year the pies will be sponsored by Whole Foods. There'll be Sunny's own spin on it, and we're covered. Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
All right, I'm okay
What are we
with
gonna
that
do
too.
with all of those pie centers?
Oh, I mean, I'll take them. Don't let them go to waste, right?
Okay, if that's what you want. He's perfectly happy to accommodate whatever
Great.
request you have,
Yeah.
so long as you don't break brand.
Yep. Yeah, he would do that, and then I will give the centers when the time comes. The centers can be given to Caesar as like an extra little thing. Like,
Okay.
so if he's upset, he can go home and reinsert it. You know.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Let's see. Anything else before we jump into the day of? What do we want to say that Pixie prophecies? The way things ended, he might be spending a lot of time over at Nine Inch Nails, or vice versa. Let's see. And then the Dog Pound, they're probably just gonna do some kind of baking thing related, I would imagine. Her and Boulanger be working on that. Alrighty then. So let's get to the day of. So cutting forward to Mage Pride Parade. We'll start off. We'll say at like 10 a.m. is when you kind of start hearing people way down the road are starting to make their way through. Let's give some kind of roll here. Trying to think of what it would be. Let's call it an initiative roll, I guess, to see, because we're trying to see if you'll be ready in time. So I'm gonna roll a general d20, and then we'll have people do initiative against that, just to see how ready they might be for those who are staying behind. So you gotta beat a 13. So Oric, let's see how you're doing. What you've kind of doing the last minute setups of things.
Sorry. I jumped the gun.
Okay, that's all good. Raph, you were ready to go. You're leading a whole thing in the parade, right?
Raph.
Okay. Raph. So, you said that you were leading a whole thing, like a whole float with a bunch of people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please, just to see. Sorry, no, a d8.
D8.
Yes, please.
D8 coming at ya.
D8.
It's a 2.
Okay. So, do you have dancers in your parade, or is it just the music?
That's a good question. Could I roll some sort of charisma-based check to see if I
Yeah.
could recruit some folks over the day or so?
Absolutely.
Oh, where'd my sheet go? Did I close my sheet? Beans. Alright, I'm right here. Persuasion? Seems right.
Yeah, sure.
Really? Really? I rolled a nat 1 on a persuasion check?
Yeah, the dancers were like, we're pretty booked. We already got another float that we're a part of. So you only get musicians for this one, but the musicians are totally down. With that D8 that you rolled, though, you start playing, everything's going, but one of your dudes is hungover and off tempo.
Uh-oh.
So you're like, everything is grooving, and then you just hear one like, brr, brr,
I'd like to-
just look out.
I'd like to remedy that.
Okay, how would you like to handle that?
Well, this may be controversial, but you guys don't listen. You guys, this is me and Richard talking. Me and Richard.
They're over at the
They
town
can't
square.
hear us anyway.
You're a mile away right
Richard. I think me and this dude that's lagging behind a little bit, we're gonna split a dose of Splash.
now. Oh shit!
Yeah, he needs a little pick me up, and I'm the man to get there.
Oh man, they don't even know what Splash is.
Not yet, they don't, but they're about to find out, baby.
Oh boy. Okay.
I get him hydrated, and we get this show on the road. Is what happens officially.
Oh god, I wrote down a note a while ago of what Splash is. Do you still have that note?
I just have advantage on con and charisma, disadvantage on whiz intelligence. I didn't have a time frame, unfortunately. I imagine it's like an hour, between an hour to 5 hours.
Yeah, it's definitely like a stimulant kind of thing. I remember it's a mix of Splash was ash and something. I can't remember the other thing. Shoot. Spores and
Spores and ash.
Spores and the ash of like ash. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, some Splash is definitely something. You're like, ooh, okay, you are like hyped up, ready to go,
Picking
but
up the
also
tempo, picking up the tempo, find it, picking up the tempo, picking up the tempo, find it.
all right. With a little help of some illegal drugs that you picked up in the last
Allegedly.
you're able to get the tempo going, and then things are going like, okay, we're good. And you guys notice that as the music is getting in, you are really hearing it at this point. As we'll say that the gets right on the around the bag of holding and essential oil side, the tempo's really going up. Auric, you are down to the wire. Your initiative is exactly what you needed to meet to have the things ready. You see a lot of audience people are starting to come in as well. A lot of people are kind of like following the parade, whereas other people just kind of got into space early to watch it. But you definitely have some people who are raring to go, like, I want to play the games. And
This
so,
way, welcome to our Sentinel Square. There you can see the brick breaking competition. Trust your might, and the drunk tank. Well, don't the dunk tank. And Oric's gonna kind of like welcome people in, and he's wearing his usual is like the sweats and stuff like that. But today he's dressed up a little bit more showmanship, like trying to follow the steps of his father as more of a man of the people, and like doing it, but like very visibly nervous. Like, I hope, please no portal today. I can't handle another portal.
I gave you bardic inspiration by loaning you a kerchief.
Oh, okay, great. Then he's
okay.
got that like stuck in there, and is like, this looks good, right? Okay, great.
very nice. Can you roll a d8 for me, please? See what kind of
Yes.
randomness you face during this.
7.
Okay. Okay, interesting. One of your strength-based games is drawing some unsafe competitors. So some of your Vegeta-like people are coming out just like full macho, and there's like a little kid who's like, I want to do the hammer thing. Like, no, I want to do it. Like, move out of the way, little weakling. And just like hits a. Because is that one of the ones you said, like the mallet thing?
Yeah, the test of strength is the hand.
Yeah, so you've got a couple of rowdy people who are being kind of assholes and like making it not fun for other people. I would say, Yanks, you probably are not too far away from this, so you might also see this, that there seems to be a little bit of commotion going in the little street festival thing in front of both of your shops. That, yeah, you've definitely got some like kind of big muscly dudes who are just kind of being jerks to some of these like families, and there's a mom like, hey, like, that's my kid over there, like, come on, stop, like, just let him have a good time. So is there anything that you guys do about that?
Orc's
Let
definitely
it
going.
ride.
Orc's definitely going to intervene, and he's like, this guy's already been on his radar from the comments he made earlier in the week about mages, and be like, well, hey, we can all get along here, we can all have some fun here, and he's gonna kind of pull the guy to the side, like, dude, why are you stealing the hammer from a little kid? Get it together, man. What's wrong with you? What's your deal?
Dude, come on, this ain't a game for little weaklings, man. He's like showing up to do some muscle thing. He ain't even got any muscles. Come on. Now, tell you what. You want to settle this once and for all? Hey, let's see if you can beat me, huh? If you can beat me, I'll leave you the fuck alone. Bet you can't do it though. Bet you can't do it, old man. And go, boom, and hits it. And so I'm gonna do an athletics check.
Please, not natural 20.
Let's find out. Let's see. So that's proficiency and that. So yeah. Ooh, was almost something really good. He kind of like he's almost gonna hit it dead on, but then kind of whiffs it off to the side a little, so it doesn't go as high up as he would have liked. But he's like, all right, well, still, you're old. Let's see if you can do it, old man.
All these strong guys, right? I seem to remember someone weak-armed walking into my gym not too long ago. Give me this. And he's gonna grab it. And then he's gonna kind of like line it up. He does not want to throw it his back right now. He's gonna really focus on this. And be like, and then like right before he does it, he like looks over at the kid. And he's like gives him like a nod. And he's gonna bring the hammer down and swing it.
Alrighty.
That guy has a higher athletics than Orc does.
Really? Oh shit.
Just by a little. We're still level 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think I have advantage for any reason. He
Got
can
bardic
add.
inspiration.
I do have that. I will likely be using. There aren't any skills that help with. Are there any superiority dies that help with
Athletics? I don't think
athletics?
so. There's just. Although, do you have an ability that allows you? Is one of your Moxie things? I thought we gave you some homebrew Moxie that might let you spend some Moxie to up your athletics.
When you fail a skill check you're proficient with, you can use one to add a fisticuff to the roll.
Nice.
So let's see if he fails. But
Oh!
it goes
Yep.
just a little bit higher.
It's like, alright, fine. Whatever. We'll get out of your hair. You see he kind of looks up at your little eye thing and just seems to look with a little bit of suspicion. Just kind of shrugs it off. You didn't use it or anything, but he just kind of looks at it like, what kind of tattoo is that anyway? And he heads on out of there.
Happy Mage Day, Dick.
Dr. Yanks, a little late to the game. What are you doing as the parade starts kind of going around your place?
Well, I got an 8 on that roll you asked for. So you tell me where that puts me for the initiative part.
Oh, for the initiative, yeah, you were just last. That's all. So,
okay.
as far as it being
something.
late, like you definitely did not beat it out of the gate. So if there was anything that you wanted to do before the parade, you're late.
Yeah. I think I'm like hurriedly. I'm with Sonny, like hurriedly cutting out the holes in the pies so that he'll be, willing to put them up for the contest as discussed.
Come on, hurry up! We can't have them without the hole. Otherwise, they're gonna think I'm lame.
He's like muttering to himself, and a turtle telling me to hurry it up. So yeah, getting those ready, getting them like on, like lined up on the table for the contest.
He probably is part of the reason why you're late in the first place, because he's like, you gotta cut it just right.
They're
Otherwise, can't.
They're just gonna eat them anyway, Sonny.
it can't just be a chunk missing. It's got to be a hole.
That's. I think you and I have
It's gotta be a
different.
nice round hole.
You know, as a dentist, all right. I can't get into it right now.
But eventually you get out. Do you have the pie eating contest like over here in the street festival side? Like where do you have them displayed?
Yeah, it would be on the street festival side.
Okay. Sounds good. So you kind of get that over when Skipjack, you make it over to the bright and early Tipple where you've got, what was it going on over here exactly? It was
That's gonna be a refreshment stand. I attempted to drop in some random things from the assets, but I don't think I can do that as a player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just like a little drink station, refreshment station. Yeah, I think some of the obstacle course stuff would have been, well, obstacle course, drunk tank. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, it's fairly slow moving, so yeah. So we'll just say that you get to about there, and Ray is kind of gonna look, being like, "Hey, you wanna like check in real quick, hop back on later, or come on over."
Wait, who are you talking to? Me or
Oh,
Thomas?
sorry. Ray is gonna talk to you, Andrew. To Raph to be like, "Hey, stop over here real quick."
Be right back, folks.
So he's gonna hop over there while the float keeps on going. But we'll cut back over to Gith Yanks for a second. Go ahead and roll a d8 to see what shenanigans happens with you.
You got it. Here comes a D8. 4.
4. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So you are you're doing the pie eating contest thing. People start coming out. Of course, Caesar is there. He's like, "Ah, yes, finally. I did not think you were going to come through. This is perfect." He completely abandons his station that Oryx set out for him. Like, no one's manning that area.
Like in the background, Orc's just like, what the fuck?
He comes on over like, "Perfect. All right, are we doing the pies now?"
Yeah, it's about that time. You want to come on up to the table, be a contestant?
Alrighty. All right, here we go. And so we'll say there's like 4 contestants who end up lining up, and they are each going to do a con save to see who wins, as they're just chugging them, basically, eating them like a duck. And here's his. He got an 18, so he's probably doing pretty well. I'm just going to roll 3 more at a +4 to see if anybody beats him.
Alright, let's see. Oh.
17 +4, yeah, one of them is just like, eats it really fast, but he's like a halfling guy, so the size of them for what he's eating so fast, he just starts like choking a little bit and then falls down, like face down, ass up. His butt is just like hanging up there in the air as he's passed out from all of those pies that were.
This is like an overeating thing, or he's like choking and Doc needs to do a Heimlich?
You might need to roll a medicine check to see which.
Alright, I will do that. One hot second. I'm just hitting skip on something. Thank you. Alright. I will definitely medicine check that if that happens in front of me. I am a doctor, after all. 12.
12. You get the sense that that it doesn't seem like he's choking. You like check his vitals. You see like he is breathing, but he is out. He's out cold.
Just OD'd on food.
Basically, like for his size, he was overly ambitious, and has basically ate himself into a food coma.
All right. Well, As long as he's safe. Well, he's still the winner. He'll have to claim his prize later. But I will give the little like bag of removed centers to Caesar as his runner-up prize.
Caesar, who also is not doing anything for this guy, just like, aha! Perfect! More pies! I may not have won this one, but the true winner is the one who gets the gold. And he just goes back. He leaves the station area and goes back into his house in the new to the foo thing, shuts the door, and that is the last you see of him. He's gonna go in there.
Just snaps and falls asleep on his chair.
Meanwhile, the halfling guy is just passed out in the street. Does anybody do anything about that?
I mean, I would like place him more into like a chair in an upright position. I am, with that medicine check. Like, I mean, that may be part of the medicine check, just making sure it's okay, and then just setting him up in a safe position.
Place him into the chair. You see him go, and I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. As just projectile vomit comes out of nowhere, just like purple, just starts spewing out.
Oh, I thought it'd be red for cherry, but that's fine. 16.
16 is enough that you were able to dodge out of the way before just.
I knew it was coming.
Yep.
No purple vomit on my white doctor's coat.
All right. Everything seems like there's some shenanigans, but over good. Ray's checking in, saying like, "Hey, everything pretty well, Raph. How are things going with you? Are you good? You seem like." Why
I'm great. Oh, yeah, I'm just in the vibe, in the zone, in the pocket. You know what I mean? How you feeling over the side?
I think I'm good. There seems to be something going on at the park, though. Who are those people? And pointing over there, you're going to see that a crowd of people has started to form right around the statue in the center of the square, and at first they were kind of like keeping them low, but then they start raising up high, and they got picket signs going. You also see that there seems to be some kind of reporter there, but in any case, you see that there are some anti-mage protesters. And they're all just being like, no magic, these, end times are near, we have accepted magic too long, and they seem to just be a nuisance. A lot of people aren't really paying them much mind, but it does seem like this could potentially spill out of hand. This is something that's visible from all three of you, by the way. At this point, they've started to make a real commotion, and people starting to look over and who are these fucking assholes? They're not hurting anybody or anything, but they are definitely kind of ruining the mood of the event.
The Clash of Clan reject here. Clash of Clans right there.
Are these my guys that work out at my gym?
You definitely recognize all, but you don't know who the person in the cloak is. It could be one of your other guys. But it seems like one person wants to hide their identity. Everybody else, you're like.
Sorry,
all right, Ray.
Right there.
And then there's also somebody who appears to be a reporter, who is going up and starting to interview them, ask them questions and stuff, and jotting down notes. But you're starting to see that some of the people out in the park and other places like that are getting upset. Like, what? Why are they here? They're fucking ruining such a wonderful event. Why are they here?
All right, Ray. I'm gonna need a Manhattan, I'm gonna need a sidecar, and I'm gonna need my box of wigs.
Okay, but do you want a drink too?
Ha ha!
Please tell me box of wigs is also a drink.
If it is, I'm not familiar.
Somehow.
But I think that's where we cut to this scene you've just shown.
Mm-hmm.
And I can interject whenever. If y'all have ideas of what you're gonna do.
Now, lead.
Great.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Tony,
go for it.
do you have anything?
Go for it.
Okay.
I mean, he did kind of like a lecturing of the Kung Fu teens when that episode happened. I don't know that he's. I mean, he will probably eventually go over and try to also speak to them man to man. But for now, I don't think he's not going straight over. He's gonna see what's going on. I was actually gonna say if you wanna, if you want me to roll for this, you're going over. You were just walking over by yourself, Andrew. To talk to them.
Not quite. We'll.
Okay.
If you want to jump right into what I'm doing, we can do
it's
that.
not necessarily what you're doing, but I was gonna give myself a little
let-
bit of motivation as to like has Skipjack also taken the splash, whatever that is?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay.
We
If
splash
you want
right
to
now.
check the tape, I believe Andrew
because-
said he was doing it with
okay.
his other person.
Okay. Because
I'm splashing hot, baby.
as the medical professional, I'm seeing the what's happening over there, and I'm seeing another individual walk over to speak to them. And my observation, Richard, is there just a really high band conductor walking over toward this irate crowd right now? Is that what I'm seeing?
That is. No,
I don't think
I'll
you-
tell
I
you
don't think you'd be
exactly
able
what
to-
you see.
Okay, yeah, I don't think you'd be able to tell that he's high, especially because he got his sunglasses.
Okay.
But what
So I
does he
think what
see?
you see this group kind of like, kind of bringing the mood down. You kind of hear the band kind of like dissolve a little bit.
Mhm.
And there's like all this the reporter like, oh, and what did you see? Like, what are you trying to get? And all of a sudden you hear basically a ska remix of Yakety Sax, and this conga line of the band, everyone in wigs, wild wigs of varying sorts. One dude has like, he's got his like black pompadour, but with like a red pompadour on top of it, and another dude has like the classic
The
clown
Dumbledore,
curly
yeah.
red wig. There's like, everyone's got crazy wigs going, and there's this conga ska line going to like join this whole thing, to just kind of
Okay.
like mock them and dance around and be like, yeah, we're here for this, woo! Just disrupting the disruption.
Okay.
As it were.
Okay.
All right. The doctor's just gonna keep a close eye on this. Like, feel like they need a real adult over there. Let's see what happens.
Oric, what's your reaction as you see these protesters who are people unfortunately, and then a ska band surrounding them?
He's like, oh, geez. That's Vegeta over there, isn't it? And he's got a bunch of his friends. Oh, crap. And then he watches this, like, he starts, like, walk over there, but then the band gets in there. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I guess that's one way to handle that.
I'm trying to write a ska version of Yakety Sax in my head right now,
Yeah.
and I'm like, don't know what that is.
As they
what I
start
can do.
doing that,
Sorry.
That's what.
these guys have very large egos and inflated senses of importance, and when they begin to be mocked, they're like, we're under attack, and they just start like basically pushing you guys, and they start getting physical with your whole your whole band at this point, including you. Like, just with their signs, they're gonna start pushing into you, and they're gonna attempt to knock you down. So I'm gonna need an opposed athletics check from you, please, Raph.
I would like to counter.
Okay.
I don't want to oppose it. When
Okay.
they knock me over,
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to roll into it so I can roll without hurting myself. Like, I'm not trying to not get pushed over. I'm trying to
Mhm.
land safely.
All right, then give me an acrobatics check.
Going with the momentum. I see you.
Oof. They push you and you try to just roll with it. But unfortunately, you land on your head and you take 1 bludgeoning damage as you just get knocked down. So it doesn't hurt you too bad, but still, it's not as graceful as you were hoping for.
And I immediately follow it up with,
Just on the ground.
yeah.
Um,
What did?
And they're just like, yeah, stay down. And a number of them are starting to push. The rest of your band is kind of looking to you like, what do we do? Like, do we just keep on playing?
Hey guys, this isn't what it's all about. We're trying to hang out here, have fun, just kind of everybody vibe out. Y'all are really souring the day.
We got a message to send, and if you're not with us, you're against us. And they just continue pushing you, and
Your message
No,
is stale, man.
All right, the doctor.
shut up! They're gonna start kicking you. I'm gonna ask to roll for initiative, as you're just pissing them off to the point where they want to start getting like violent
I will
towards
say
you.
the doctor
As
would
they-
have started to make he would have done what I was going to do to get himself over there at the first push to
Mhm.
be like, hey, because if he doesn't, he is a dentist first, but a medical professional in general. He doesn't want to see people get hurt unless he's doing the stabbing. Sometimes it's necessary.
Yep. So
Gonna
let's
make your
have
gums
people
bleed
roll
one way
for
or another, huh?
let's have people roll for initiative, and then we'll do a quick bio break while I set this up. Because collectively they got really pissed off by all these people mocking them, and their fragile egos cannot take that.
For the
They
rule
will
of
not
cool,
abide.
Richard, can I say that I was preemptively casting my once a day Githyanki jump spell as I was worried about things
Yeah.
going down because I want to make a cool entrance.
Sure.
Thanks.
Totally fine, but in fairness, I'll also give that to Auric. Auric hasn't had a chance yet to say like how are you responding
totally.
to all this unfolding.
I don't know if he'll cast anything. He would definitely get in there to intervene. I think he'll just he'll probably call to actually Buns and Thighs, who's in the drug tank. Be like, Buns, Thighs, we got a problem, and try and call him over to get some help.
Okay. Let me see if I can find some musicians real quick to throw into the turn order here. Oh, here we
I'll
go.
also kind of as a reaction to
Just some
getting
Finn-
shoved over. Oh,
Some
sorry.
Finn
Go ahead.
parishes.
Nice.
Some Finns
Look at those
perish,
stylish
if you
little
will.
guys.
We'll just say there's 4 of them, and they're not characters with classes because that would be overpowered.
Because Finn had no class. Oh.
Oh!
Hey, I'm wounded.
No, it's just a bunch of level 17 bards who've all
Um,
completed epic quests.
I would like
so
to,
yeah.
as a reaction, kind of turn to the reporter and say, "You see who the violent ones are, yeah?"
And she says, I do. She's probably taking a step back, but we'll get to that in her turn order.
Absolutely.
Is this a new intern for Lady Whistlepig?
This might be Whistle
Uh,
Pig.
Could be. Could be the.
be.
Could be
Named
Miss
after the
Whistle
whiskey,
herself.
right?
Skipjack, you are currently prone, just so you know.
Can do.
Okay, so that's all there. Sorry, Oric, what did you say that? Oh yeah, you were. Sorry, I need to remember. What did you say you were doing?
Sending
Or
buns
got a
and thighs
12.
over, I think is what you said.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, summoning Buns and Thighs.
So each of you do have a sidekick that you can also bring into this. It'll just share initiative.
If you want to,
Ray is over at the. over at
summon
the
buns and
drink
thighs, I
thing.
could show my shorts on stream again.
You said Kiret would likely be in the parade, so we'll just put Kiret like over here next to the dog pound or something. So that just happens to be where she is at the moment. Yeah, and Buns and Thighs likely was somewhere in the street festival area, so that's fine. Okay. So we got all them. Orc got a 12. Does anybody need a bio break? I'll probably need to just get a glass of water.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Okay.
You let me know.
You want to say
you want me to
9:10?
Yeah, I can switch it over to
That
the break screen. We can do
works.
that. BRB.
Okay.
Okay, we're back, and there's a group of mad protesters. Here we are.
There's a group of mad protesters. They seem to hate magic users and stuff. You might hear them shouting out some things that seem like legitimate grievances about, like, they cause magical shit, like portals to hell opening up. But mostly it's like hate mongering and not that great of stuff. And you started annoying them, and to them that they took that as an attack, and so they started attacking back. And with all of that, the death person in general, or the person dressed all as like a Grim Reaper type, is actually gonna be like, oh shit, things are getting too hot here, and they're gonna start booking it. They're gonna start running.
Oh, okay, great. I thought it was going to
5,
smack
6.
someone.
2, 3, 6. Nope. He's gonna start. He or she. You, based off the physique, you think it's likely a he, but could be a she. There's a lot of different body types in this world. He's gonna start running in that direction. And with that, Dr. Yanks, you are up, and then Curette can be right afterwards.
All right, so this is right about where I would, right about where I'd be. That makes sense for my token.
Yep.
Okay. So, I don't think I have control over it actually.
Oh, really? Okay. Fix that for you.
It may have been because I didn't have control over it on this page before. You know.
Maybe.
That's all good.
Okay.
There we go. Yep, thank you. All right. So I did my Githyanki jump spell, which lets me. Actually, let me measure it out here. That was 10 feet. Wonderful. Yeah, so I can jump 42 feet right now in my long jump.
Okay. So there's some kids like playing on the little made-up jungle gym thing through the trees, and you just fucking leap
And I just
over all.
Hulk leap myself over here.
Whoa! Look at that frog!
And like land in like the Marvel pose. But,
You
like-
land right there. There is a little barricade of bards that
Yeah.
are blocking between you and the people. Is the only thing.
Yeah. And I just kind of stand up. And I will. I gotta look up this spell. Okay, it's a melee one, so I can't actually make it from where I'm standing. Anyway, it's just to land, and it's like, hey, you guys really need to calm down over here, all right? No need to push and shove. But if that's what it's coming to, we can settle it. And then I'll hold an attack in case one of the muscle boys gets close.
What kind of attack are you holding?
I have my like magic scalpel things that I fight with.
Okay. You got like
so
your knife scalpel thing.
Yeah. So I'll hold an attack with one of those.
Okay. Skipjack. Do you prefer Skipjack or Raph?
Either way.
Okay. Skipjack is on the ground and just did a wah, wah, wah. But they're starting to like getting ready to like kick you while you're down. What do you do?
Is there a way to kind of ballpark like their hit points, like establish or figure out how tough they are?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and give me an insight, or I'd accept any skill check, nature even, like just like whatever you think you can justify.
I'll go ahead with insight. Yeah, let's go insight.
Okay, damn, that's a good insight. You get the sense that some of them might be able to rage. Some might be more disciplined and be fighters, not barbarians, and others might be more barbarian types. But you get the sense that all of them, for the most part, are pretty jacked and are more along the lines of toughness, similar to Auric than, say, yourself or Dr. Yanks.
Gotcha.
They're pretty
So-
strong. They got a good amount of toughness.
Not civilian level hit points, but like,
No, they're
okay.
no, they
Oh.
definitely they're gym bros. They've been training for a while. They're toughs.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Your gym
Sorry,
did
Orc
this.
trained him too good. I will say the halfling guy down here, he is half-sized, so not quite as tough, but he's still pretty tough.
It's about the size of the dog, not the dog that's in the size of it.
That's all right.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna cast sleep at 2nd level.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm gonna roll 7d8.
Okay.
See how many d8 of people I can put
Are
to
you
sleep.
using the old sleep or the new sleep?
I don't know.
What's the new sleep?
It is
the
it
new
is
sleep
pretty
is-
different.
It's not hit point based.
Is it a save?
It is a save, but it is a much smaller radius.
Are we allowed to swap that in?
I think you gotta call it one way or the other. Which one do you want to go with?
5-foot radius sphere. Oof. Wisdom's throw. I'm gonna go the old version with the hit points. All right,
Okay.
so I'm gonna roll 7d8.
Okay.
Mine plus nothing. It's not a lot. 30 hit points worth of people. Starting from here, so
You can
set
get the
it up,
halfling.
So it's just the halfling is falling asleep.
Yep.
All right, that is something.
Alrighty.
Did I close my sheet again? Dang it.
The halfling is like, yeah, fucking no, me. Falls down.
And I'm going to.
Starts sucking his thumb.
I'm not going to start sucking his thumb, you creep. Gross.
No, he starts sucking his own thumb.
Sucking someone
Oh,
else's thumb would be so
sure,
creepy.
Yeah.
What do you think, tough guy?
If you're a motherfucker, fall asleep. If you're a motherfucker, fall asleep. And that dude falls asleep. I'm like, ha! Dude's a motherfucker. And I'm going to get up and try to rush behind. I'm going to try to get behind the reporter.
Okay. You will take an attack up from that if you do that, just so you know.
I will go for it.
Okay. Sound good. He's gonna swing at you with his sign that he's holding.
Okie dokie.
That's a 21 to hit you.
That will just barely get me.
Okay. Oof. Whacks you in the head. 10 bludgeoning damage. Boom! And you realize
Damn.
these signs were like constructed out like this is not just like little cardboard here. It's like this was made out of like wood. Just wham! And it hurts you pretty darn bad. What else do you do when you get behind? Do you do anything else? Are you still crawling, or did you get up and you're prone?
I'm gonna go ahead and get up, so I'll pull that
Okay.
icon off of me.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell the reporter, like, please note these guys are attacking peaceful people here. This is bullshit.
I'm writing down everything as thoroughly as I can.
If we defend ourselves, are we the bad guys here? Are you gonna write that?
I'm writing everything exactly as it happened. I'm no whistle pig.
Insight.
Go for it. Yeah, when she says I'm no whistle pig, you sense a disdain in her voice, like she can't stand whistle pig. She seems to be an actual legit reporter.
For my bonus action, pardon me. I'm gonna give Dr. Yanks Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna holler over, Doc, you do your thing, baby.
Nice.
Thanks.
Once all three of you have had a turn, I'll do a turn for your sidekicks.
Oh, sure.
All right, so that is Skipjack, and now Auric.
All right, Auric is already rushing over, and then he sees that Raph has been knocked to the ground, and then as he tried to scoot away, he got whacked by one of the signs, and he stomps over. And directed to all of them, but specifically directed to the guys that go to his team. How many would you say are people that go to his gym? Just Moxie?
All of them were like the same guys that you caught the other day. The only person that you couldn't pinpoint for sure was that guy who was dressed in the cloak that seems to be running away. He might have been a patron of yours. You're not sure.
Enough! Vegeta, Flex, Bara, Swole, Lifty, and Ethan. You guys need to stop this right now. If you're protesting, that's one thing. But if you're roughhousing, you need to leave now! And he's like, in his like most aggressive, deep half-orc voice, he's trying to put the fear of God in these guys.
Okay.
And we're gonna have a quick flashback because earlier in the day when he took his hour prep, the thing that made him late, almost late to the moment when the bride was getting there, is you see him in the mirror. It's like, you are Auric Tuskman. You put on this festival today. You are going to go out there. You're going to do a great job. People will respect you. You are liked by your friends and family. You are worthy of this title. You are going to be great. You can do this. I feel great. And he took the commanding presence superiority fighting maneuver, which is when you make a charisma intimidation, a charisma performance, charisma persuasion check, you can expend one superior die and add that superior die to the ability check. So he is going to make an intimidation roll with this die, and then likely with the bardic inspiration roll that he was given.
Okay.
The superiority die is a D6, correct?
Yep.
And so I think that's 1d20 plus 3 plus 1d6 plus 1d6, I believe.
Okay.
So it looks like that.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Ouch.
Cool is the word I would use for it, but
Well, maybe not for the net. The dice themselves look cool. Let me put it that way. The roll is not so cool. Is that better?
yeah. Well, I don't have an inspiration point. At least I don't think I do.
I really wish. I'm not gonna lie. I really wish it's too late now. I'll do it on my next turn. I should have fairy fired rather than hold an action. That's on me.
Ryan, I will ask, this day, would you have been involved in the morning check-in and talk at the Brighton Early Tipple?
I don't know, but I don't know if you can give me an inspiration point that lets me re-roll. It's a one's a one, and even on a fail with a natural one's a natural one. So
yeah, your attempt at intimidation falls on deaf ears, and there's like, fuck you, man, Like, these guys came, they provoked us, they attacked us. They're mocking us. We got legitimate things to say, damn it.
They're bards. They clearly didn't attack you. You know what? That's it. All right, we're doing this. We gotta learn the old-fashioned way.
Alrighty. Did you have any kind of bonus action or anything to do? I imagine that the intimidation was your action.
Yes. Let me see if he has... I think he does have bonus actions. Sorry, I have to use this, like, old sheet.
It's all
It's all
good.
good. While he's thinking of that, Dr. Yanks, Tony, do you have Curette's sheet?
I do.
Okay, so just kind of look at Curette's on deck, and then Ray will be after that. So just while Ryan's looking that up,
Got
so
it.
you guys
Thank you.
have a chance to look up stuff too.
He is going to use brace up. So when he starts kind of bouncing back and forth, prepping up, and he smacks his fists together, there's a level of energy and extra resolve that he uses, and he is able to use a bonus action to spend 1 moxie point to brace for attacks. Roll your fisticuff dice, your pugilist level, and your con modifier to gain that many temporary hit points.
All right.
So
That's
he
cool.
is going to get at plus. What did I just say? That many temp HP.
All right. A temp HP is pretty good. All right. He's at least psyched himself up. Didn't land for anyone else, but it resonated with him. Like, yeah, I'm ready to go.
He tried diplomacy.
With that, now that everybody has had a turn, the turn order is not quite done yet, but let's revert to the sidekick. So, Dr. Yanks, your sidekick, Curette, does she do anything to help with this, or is she just still in the parade? What would you say that Curette does?
Let me see. So, Curette. Sorry, I got a few different PDFs open. Let me go back to hers. I think, man, all right. What is her? She's got 30 fly speed, and she is where on this map? I gotta look at her.
She's over to the right.
Okay, thank you. I'm pretty zoomed in for the sake of the
Yeah.
stream. So, okay. I think.
She's like on a float
Yeah,
right now, probably.
Oh, okay. If she's on a
She can bonus action dash. So.
Right. I think if she's on a float, I think she's gonna start maybe trying to get another maybe anti-protest going. So Jim Bros are protesting. Skipjack's band went over to be the counter, and I think she wants to maybe double up on the countering. Maybe if
Okay.
folks on the float can direct crowd attention to be like, look at that situation, boo. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Okay.
Direct everyone's attention, hey, those guys are trying to ruin your fun. Boo. That kind of move,
Okay.
you know? What kind of
Got it.
role would you call that?
I guess a charisma roll.
Charisma. Okay, persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe she's being a little drowned out.
Pull in some kind of.
I only rolled a 7, so maybe, you know.
There's a little bit of confusion. People are like, wait, what do you exactly want to do? So not quite as successful right now, but it's okay. We're gonna cut over to Ray as Andrew's sidekick. Ray, working the stand, is going to see the Grim Reaper looking fellow dashing out of there as if to save things from getting to a point of escalation where his identity might be revealed. You see him dashing like he's trying to get out of there real fast.
Okay.
Do they do anything, or see him not as a threat? Like he could just run by, and
I think she kind of glances around at different objects. She has this vision in her head of clotheslining him with a piece of wood from a sign or something, but realizes she doesn't have that, and what she's gonna do is track and follow this person.
Okay. Does she have any extra ability to do that, or just a skill check, like a survival or?
There's a
perception
combination of stealth, perception, stealth and perception as far as skills, and she does have invisibility once per day.
Okay.
That I think she would bust out in emergency, because that's what, an hour?
Yeah.
You know what? An hour should be plenty. Yeah, she's gonna pop invisibility and follow.
Does she pop invisibility before he passes her, or after?
I think what she does is she ducks behind the cart, pops invisibility, and then
Okay.
goes to follow. So break line of sight, invisibility, follow.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Ninja. Okay. And then lastly, our last sidekick for now is Buns and Thighs. What did they do?
Buns and Thighs sees that. He's like, oh, I'm coming, boss. And then he's gonna run over. I think, let's see. He cannot reach and he has no range attacks. So he's gonna just get up right next to, he's gonna use dash and he's gonna get right up here.
Okay. All right. With that, we cut over to the reporter, who will disengage and get behind Skipjack. So he got behind her. Now she runs back.
They're just doing this.
She's gonna say, "I'm no whistle pig. You can trust me. I'm a bona fide reporter. Name's Steph Ryder." And,
Well, I'm sorry, Ryder, but neither of us are a bodyguard right now. I was hiding behind you because they weren't hitting you.
Well, I'm not gonna trust that. And you're the one who's supposed to be in on the action. I just write about it. And that, the 4 bards collectively can give 1 point of inspiration per round. So the 4 of them together are gonna back you up, Skipjack, and be like, so you have a bardic inspiration.
Nice.
And with that, they are also, I think that's a bonus action to give bardic inspiration, right? And
Yes.
so with their action, they are going to disengage and take a couple steps back. That's them. It's now some of the fighters' turn. This guy sees that you're already down a little bit, so he's going to go over and see if he can just smack you and finish the job.
Oh, rude.
Oh, a 23. God damn, they roll well.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nothing, cutting words, anything else. It's a 23 is pretty hard to undo.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna cut it down.
Oh,
11.
jeez. Is there... Oh, it's 10, so you're exactly at 0 unless there's anything you can do to Can cutting words make the damage less or anything? Is there anything you...
Roll ability or damage roll. Yes.
Alright.
No.
Yeah. I
Cutting
will
words really
absolutely-
reduces damage?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I thought it only did damage.
No, cutting words makes it like you don't hit or you hit less hard.
You're thinking of Vicious Mockery.
Thank you.
All right, I'll
yeah.
spend my last bardic inspiration. As he's swinging, I'll say, "Yeah, that's a good look, dude," and that makes him like rethink his actions just a heartbeat, so it's not an entire.
I will say, because they backed you up and gave you a bardic inspiration, you could use the one that they gave you, so that way you still have 1 left.
Okay. All right.
Like they can refuel your bardic
Tight.
inspiration pool,
That
as long
is
as you
good with
protect
me.
them too.
So.
Okay, you got 1
Damage reduction
HP.
1.
He comes over and yeah, he seems he's ganging up on you pretty hard, and all the rest of you guys can see Skipjack is doing well. He's down to 1.
I'm
Uh,
being murdered by a mob.
Yeah,
muscle
he
mob.
just comes up and like hit you in the back of the head, and he's gonna go for, and with like the stick part of it, just like smash you right in the nose. You start gushing blood all over your very nice.
Oh,
clothes.
that's my good side. Who am I kidding? It's all my good side.
The 2 of these guys are gonna come up, and Yanks, you now have an opportunity to attack as you see these 2 guys come
Hey.
against you.
Nice. I'm glad I held on to that. Yeah. I was regretting not doing Fairy Fire, but at least I can chip in here.
Yep.
All right. Stabbing at him with my +1 knife. Ooh, 23 ought to do it.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. I'm not going for any killing blows here. 3. So like I'm stabbing in a non-vital zone, I suppose you could say, for 6 damage, 6 piercing, 6 magical piercing.
Okay.
If they are.
Do you have a bonus action for a second swing or no?
Can I do that on a held?
Oh, because that'd be like
Technically, no.
a bonus action. Okay, it's technically no. Okay, so you deal 6 damage, which is enough to make it mad.
Okay.
You slice him across, and the tiger guy goes ah, and then he like his nails or like his claws come out, and he's gonna scratch at you.
Okay.
So let's do that. I imagine he'll miss though.
Yeah, 12 is not enough.
Okay, and the dwarf next to him is gonna swing his big sign at you.
Okay.
20, I imagine, will hit.
20 is gonna hit.
Okay. And then whacks you for 8.
Okay.
8 damage there. And then finally, this guy here is going to see Orc and Buns and Thighs. Buns and Thighs is huge. And he's actually most scared of that one, so he is going to take a swing at Buns and Thighs.
No, he was supposed to take a swing at me.
That's a 7, though. He swings up, and Buns just smacks it out of the way.
I think Buns looks to Auric and is like, "You train this guy?"
And what was I gonna say? And the halfling is asleep. So does he make another roll or anything, or is he just asleep? Nothing.
He's asleep.
Yeah, he's just
Okay,
out of
he's
it.
just asleep.
It's a good
Yeah,
spell.
someone has to wake him.
Alrighty, back at top of the round, Grim Reaper dude is going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5. He makes it away from the battlefield, but he is being tracked by Ray. So I think we'll just take them both out of the turn order, because I think Ray's going to successfully
Yeah. sounds good
track
to me.
this person.
I'm looking forward
But-
to the Scooby-Doo unmasking of him as our cliffhanger.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, with that out of the way, Dr. Yanks, it's back up to you. You've got 2 guys on you right now, which is probably pretty intimidating because these guys are tough.
It is, but I am going to throw out. Let me make sure I can use it. Okay, I am gonna throw out my fairy fire,
Okay.
and I should be able. It's a cube of 20 feet, so if I aim it like here, then the goal is I want all 4 of these guys in it.
Okay.
So that is what I am doing. I'm gonna drop fairy fire on all of them, please.
Okay, so you can get everybody in it?
Yes, I can get
Or,
all
or
4.
not?
I can get all 4
But
of
not.
them. Yeah, I could even get the unconscious one.
Okay.
20-foot.
Well, the unconscious guy just starts glowing. Like,
Yeah,
he
I'm saying like
automatically fails.
just to answer your question, I could. Yes, I get them all.
Okay, so
Yep.
4.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got them all.
Alright.
And I have a DC. Where's my save? I don't know where my save is. but let's see, it's 8 plus spell mod plus proficiency
Plus
bonus,
2.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So that it would be, man, I didn't write. Why didn't I write any of that stuff down? I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Should be intelligence for the artificer, right? So that would be a DC 13.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry, I
so
need to
2
write
pass,
that down.
2
I don't know why I didn't already
fail.
add that to my sheet.
Okay, so we'll just say that you aim more towards this way, and this guy is able to kind of dodge out of the way as well as this guy. But these three, this guy automatically fails, and these 2 guys also fail.
Cool.
So let me.
Can we get like a little marker on them, please?
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, they're all fairy fired.
Cool.
How do you flavor your fairy fire as an artificer?
I think it's I am an artificer, so I think it's almost like he has like a literal like trick up his sleeve where he'll just like do like one of these moves, and it'll be like it flies out of like the arm of the lab coat, just like the powder scatters out across them.
Alrighty,
I
and
was
it
gonna
gets
reference
all
something-
over them.
I was gonna reference the like Sekiro fireworks thing, but I don't think that lands with anyone here from that game.
All right. Anything else you do on your turn?
No. I'm hoping the fairy fire also maybe helps out Curette with her trying to draw the crowd attention toward what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Since now the protesters
Okay.
are glowing, but you let me know.
Yeah. Alrighty, next up is Skipjack. Skipjack, you're hurt pretty bad, and the guy right next to you, this half-orc who's towering over you, is really aggressive. It doesn't seem like he's out to kill you, but he might stomp you unconscious. So he seems pretty mad, and he hasn't been hurt at all. What do you do?
I have a request for a reaction to the previous rounds. I did.
Okay.
It took me a beat to recognize it or to think of it, but I also didn't want to interrupt you.
Uh-huh.
When he smashed me in the face with a sign, would I have been able to use Hellish Rebuke as an action or reaction?
No, because you used your cutting words as a reaction.
You are too true. Too correct. Excellent. Oh boy. I don't really know what to do with this. I might pull an Anders special and roll a deception to pretend I've been knocked unconscious.
It seems
classic.
to work every time you do that.
We'll see.
For the record,
We'll see.
I do have ways of getting you up. I am a medic. As we said like 6 times in this episode.
Yeah, you effectively look like you've been effectively stomped out after that. But
Tight.
you are prone again by doing.
I guess I'm gonna have to deal with that. I don't
Convincingly
have any...
fall down. Is there anything you can do as a bonus action? Maybe before you do the fake fall and pass out?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout to I already gave Yanks. Oh, do both of you have bonus or bardic inspiration at the moment?
I could use one.
I still have
Okay.
Yeah, Oric just used his, and unfortunately it didn't work
I'll shout to Auric, remember me!
out. Once you slink down to the ground and effectively convince that you are passed out, he's just like, yeah, stay down, prick. And he's going to start turning his attention
Rude.
towards other people. Oric.
Like the bonus action. A healing word to Dr. Yanks.
I thought you
Didn't
just
you
used your
give me
bonus action to
bonus
give the
action?
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah, never mind. You're right. Too much Baldur's Gate. I'm
Yeah. Do I get 2 bonus actions? You're not a thief rogue.
I would like 12 bonus actions, please.
But what about second bonus action?
That was another one.
Oric.
Oric seeing there's like, Ruff, no! And then his eyes are gonna dart around the rooftops and buildings and skies. And question for you, Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
Does he happen to see any particular regal-looking pigeons?
Go ahead and make a perception check as a free action.
He has an extra bonus for perception checks. With Hunter's Intuition, you add a D4.
Nice.
So it looks something like this. That's better. Oh, that would have been nice to have before.
You spot that the head pigeon you immediately recognize has flown right to the top of the gazebo to check out the action. Let me put the little thing down on there.
Oryx's mark of finding is going to glow as he sends a telepathic message back to the head honcho bird. What did we call him? We called him. It was some Godfather.
The
Godfeather?
Oh, the Godfeather. That's good.
I like
That's
that.
good. I don't think it was that. But excuse me. I know you can hear me right now. We could really use some help here. I promise you. If you come in with your buddies, I'll get you as much bread as you want. Please.
Okay. If you're using your action for that, then I'll give that to you.
I wasn't planning on using it as action. I was using that as like a free action to ask him and talk to him.
I guess you can communicate like that as a free action. It doesn't say it requires anything.
Correct.
Okay, sure. I'll allow that.
And then, yeah, he's gonna start throwing some fists. This guy right here is fairy fired, so he's gonna make 2 attacks with advantage.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Ryan,
Well, at least
buddy.
they were separate rolls.
Yeah.
The ones are out for me tonight.
Yeah, they are. But
There's
2
a
of them land. 2 of
13.
them land on this guy. Oh wait. I'd say was it like
It's 2 hits.
So
AABB.
yeah. So yeah, they both hit.
Okay, great.
It just
Yeah,
looks
their
awful.
AC is not very high.
Then let's go.
One of them you notice barely connects. If that tells you anything about their AC.
Okay, good to know.
It's the 19.
I want to roll this and see how he looks after this.
Okay.
Man, the rolls are not. I'm refreshing. They're not liking me today.
Yeah.
He is going to. How's he feeling? How's he looking after taking that damage?
I wouldn't say that he's bloodied yet. He's bruised.
Then I'm going to burn my last Moxie point.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the old one too. Immediately after taking. I already took 1 attack as my bonus action, so I could take 1 more attack. Yeah, why not? I'll do 1 more attack.
Okay.
Well, this is with advantage. I'm gonna guess
That's a
that
hit.
hits.
Yep.
That's better.
There
9
you
points of
go.
damage.
Okay, yeah, you get him on the 3rd one, like boom, boom. You get him like in the cheek, like shoulder, and then boom, you get him right in the nose, and now he's bloody. Now blood starts spewing from this guy.
And then Buns and Thighs will also attack him at the end of Oryx's turn.
Okay.
But
Yeah. We'll come back to Buns and Thighs in just a second. So just to top up the round, Kiret is again trying to rally people up. So let's go ahead and get another charisma check from Kiret.
Yep. Trying to draw their attention to what's going on. 20 is
Ooh,
not
dirty
bad.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you start, she is able to start getting a whole, a whole float of people that might have a cascading effect. People just starting to go, boo, get out of here, you're not wanted here, boo! So that's happening. Ray, let's get a,
She's
whatever
off.
check you want, investigation, survival, whatever.
Is that
whatever
the
you
one
want
that's off
for-
screen with Grim Reaper?
Yeah, off screen is following this guy, just want to make sure continue tracking him. Definitely stealth is not the issue at this point. She's not going to be seen as she's chasing him, but just want to make sure she can keep up and everything else. So if you want to justify that as athletics for running to catch up to him, or perception, or survival, like, I don't care what skill you want to use, but Andrew, what skill would you like to use for her?
I'm sorry, I was jamming out. What's up?
Oh, it's all good. For Ray, just to make sure she keeps up and can keep track, I'm fine with whatever skill you want to use to justify, whether that's athletics to keep on running and catching up, or if it's, perception or something else, just something that's like, she's still able to follow this guy. The stealth part is not the problem because she's invisible.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll use perception because she has
Okay.
proficiency and a +4 in that.
Okay.
By rolling that?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. She has heroic inspiration because
yeah,
she
she-
would have been in the team meeting in the morning.
Yep.
So heroic is just a reroll.
Yep, it can be a reroll of anything, whether it's a d20, a damage roll, whatever you want. Yep.
Beautiful. That's
There
what we're
we
looking
go. Thanks to the vibe of your bar earlier. It's just an inspiring place to be in general. You're just on your game when you've been spending some time in that place, and that is absolutely what she has right now. Power of a good boss, a boss that treats her with dignity.
Now, I'm
She's
not a
able to-
boss, I'm a manager. I don't boss people around, I manage the goings-ons, and that's the key, baby.
There you go. And because of that, she's got good morale and is able to keep on following this guy and see where he goes. I will say for now, she follows him into the backyard of a place, of a house. We'll leave it at that for now. Auric sidekick Buns and Thighs. He is ready for action, and there is a bloodied guy right in front of him.
Yeah, he's going to give him a good whack, and if he's still alive, he can do that. Turn that into a grapple.
Yep.
Nice.
Uh, 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yep. You can turn that into a grapple. It's not enough to. It was a weak hit. He's really good. He's got those long arms. He can hit real good, but not always with the most damage.
You can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target. So
Okay.
it's an opposed strength check.
Okay. Athletics, you mean, or just?
Yes, athletics. Ooh, I don't know about that. Oh,
Ooh, what normally would have been really good. He is completely terrified of this Etten who is getting him. He just summons all his strength. No! Get off me! Alrighty. With that, the reporter is, she's just gonna shout out, he's down, leave him alone, get out of here! And he's gonna be like, yeah, whatever. He's gonna start turning the other way. So that's what she does on her turn. The Bardic Inspiration guys see that Skipjack is down.
As a
And-
reaction,
Yep.
I don't want to attack, but could I trip him? Just like flick my foot out in front and try and trip him and still act like I'm unconscious?
Oh, like your foot was there the whole time and he's not really paying attention to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you. Like you, as Matt Mercer would say, you can certainly try.
What shall I roll?
I normally a trip attack is a strength thing.
Oh boy.
If
Okay.
you-
So athletics?
Yeah. I don't think you're gonna beat it. Nope. You stick your foot out and it like catches his foot a little bit, but that's about it.
Worth it.
The four guys, they're not gonna get this close, but they are gonna kind of go around. They're gonna do a little. Instead of a bardic inspiration, collectively together they are able to pull off one healing word.
Oh shit.
Which I think now a level 1 is 2d4 plus the.
Plus spellcasting.
Yeah. All right. They collectively are able to heal you for 9.
Oh. Beautiful. Thank you.
Mainly, this guy just sees it as they're coming in and being really annoying, and he thinks that they're still taunting him. So he's gonna go over and bash one of these guys in the face.
Rude. What a jerk.
Yeah.
Get behind the wall of bards.
Yep. That's gonna bash. Ah, minimum damage. Very lucky for him. Busts his nose open, but he is just bloodied, not down. Pretty impressive. Let's see. Dr. Yanks still has 2 guys on him.
Yes, I do.
The last thing you did was the fairy fire.
I did stab the guy in front. Oh, yeah, sorry, that came after.
Yeah. But yeah, he's gonna. The tiger guy just dodged your fairy fire. Sees everybody else get. It's like he's doing freaking magic. Get him! And he's gonna do another attack with claw.
Okay.
$21.
That's a hit.
Luckily for you, this guy has a D6 instead of a D8 because of his claw. That is 7 damage to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a con save, please.
Oh, for the fairy fire. My mod on that is pretty solid, actually. Famous last words. Wow.
All right, fairy fire is off.
It was fun while it lasted, boys.
Hey, it really helped with this dude, who is now pretty darn weak.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just being sour. No, it's all good.
Alrighty. So let's see. This guy now is going to also take a swing at you.
Harry was feeling good about my 16 AC.
Well, you should feel good
All right,
because
good.
he
I'll
takes
take
another
that.
swing at you, and you're finally able to deflect. How do you deflect an attack of a swing and a sign at you?
I think it's like I was punched once, and I'm kind of like there's the pained look, and then it's just like as the other sign is swinging down, it's just like awkward side step like that. You know, it's not graceful.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a rogue. He fights with
alrighty.
knives, but he's not a rogue. He's not like, you know.
This guy is not trying to die. He just used all of his strength to push off buns and thighs. And with that, he is going to disengage and be like, come on, guys, let's get out of here. And then 2, 3, 5, 6. That's him. Thanks to Curette's rallying cry, you're going to see like one float starts doing it, and then it leads to another float, and then suddenly there's like awareness, and some other people start coming out to try to help squash this thing.
Okay.
You start seeing Butch from the chop shop run out. I'll put him on the thing. Angelica from the what does she call it? Limber Lotus comes out. Put her out. And let's see. Oh, and then Lucy from All That's Left is running out to try to help you guys. So there's 3 new people on the map that are running towards your aid, and the guy, Butch from the butcher shop, has like a big meat cleaver, like, "Arr!" He's just a giant Goliath coming out.
All right.
So he's definitely intimidating. Angelica is kind of a rough and tumble monk, very similar to Bo from Campaign 2 of Critical Role. And then Lucy comes out, and she's got some scraps of armor here and there, and she's wielding like a hammer. She seems
Okay.
like maybe a not very well trained fighter at all. So anyways, that's all of them. Top up of the next round, Dr. Yanks.
Yeah.
Richard, do the birds come out too?
Oh, sorry. Yes, the birds are already there. Let me roll an initiative for like new people in general.
Back out his eyes.
Let's see. Yeah, let's make these guys smaller. And 2, since they were already here, they'd be able to go. They probably have a speed of like 50 because they're birds. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah,
dang.
they are
Oh,
going
no.
to target. They're going to target this guy because he has been doing the most damage. I think he's the biggest threat. So they're going to surround him, and they are going to do. What is it in BG3? Isn't there like a bird that has an attack that it's like a D4 but also potentially blinds somebody?
Oh,
The raven,
that,
yeah.
yeah,
So
that-
I'm gonna give them that essentially.
that exists. It's a thing.
That is a hit, so that will deal.
Their tokens over top of each other do look
One.
like pure madness for that guy, by the way. He
Yeah.
looks like he's getting
Mhm.
bombarded.
It's a rough day.
1 damage, but he's also currently blinded as they're like all around and messing with him. Dr. Yanks,
Yeah.
you still got these 2 guys on you, and you're not looking in good shape.
So he does like a little, spits out a little blood, wipes his face, and as he does so, I use one of my field medic abilities to give myself temporary HP that tops me back off as far as my health. I have enough of it that I just take myself back up to max with 10 points. And
Nice.
when I do that, I can also take dodge as a bonus action. So I'm gonna heal
Very
myself
nice.
and then go into a dodge stance, and I just look at these 2 guys. I see like the crowd turning on them, and he just looks at them and he's just, I've seen a lot tougher than you 2 losers. You sure you want to keep doing this? I can stand here all day. And
Alrighty.
then, yeah, standing there with the dodge action in effect.
Okay, I will say that now that people are starting to close in and to leave, and another is sleeping, the tide is starting to turn as far as their morale goes. So if you wanted to try things, now could start to be the time. To
Yeah,
do
I mean,
that.
if you wanted me to tack
so-
on, I could tack on just like you could always turn tail and run right now if you want. Just one of those.
If you'd like to roll an intimidation, you can go ahead and do that.
Sure. It's not really one of my big ones, but you know. But I got
Damn,
19
19
is
is
still
pretty
good.
darn good.
We'll equate that to the
They
crowd
start
movement.
looking at each other and seeing a lot going on, and they don't immediately turn yet, but you can tell they're starting to second guess themselves and their situation here.
Cool. That's me.
Skipjack.
Okay. So I kind of,
The guy who bullied you is currently getting bullied by birds.
I know, and I kind of want to pile in on him, but I kind of think I should spread the love.
Okay.
So I get this reassuring, like, "Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, you can do this shit," or whatever, and it just thunk. Gah. And I kind of crawl over here, and I reach into my pocket, And I'm like, hey kids, we could just relax and play a game of 52 pickup. And I use spray of cards.
Okay.
On
This is your magical item that you picked.
yeah,
Ooh.
it's a magical deck of cards. So I'm gonna hit these two folks that are in front of Dr. Yanks.
All right.
So I'm gonna cast. They need to make a dex saving throw and beat 15.
Okay.
On a failed save, they're gonna take 2d10 force damage and be blinded. On a successful save, they're gonna take half. So we're gonna roll this 2d10 here.
What was the successful save?
They've got to beat a 15.
Okay, one passes, one fails. We'll say that the guy towards the back passes, the guy closer to you fails.
That makes sense. So 13 or 7 damage respectively.
Would be 13 and 6.
Or 6, yeah.
Okay.
And this guy is blinded.
Ooh, he is blinded and bloodied as he is cut up, whereas the dwarf next to him, he's pretty fine. Like, he's more annoyed than anything. This is the first time he got hurt. This guy, he's blinded and bloodied, so give him... Yeah, not too happy right now. Alrighty. With that, Skipjack, it seems like the... Oh, sorry.
Oh, real quick. Has Auric been wounded at all? I don't see a...
I'm above 8 max HP right now.
Oh, you're above max. Okay.
I haven't been hit yet.
Yanks is great.
Yeah, I topped myself off.
Bonus
I think we're
action.
okay.
Got a bonus action and nothing to do with it. Okay.
Time to
I
keep
will
on
say
rocking.
one of your dudes is bloodied right now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna like hero like point over and like, "Grrrn. You're the man. Keep on rocking, baby." And
Okay.
cast healing word on him. So that's a 2d4 plus what 4?
He'll definitely take him
Oh,
out of
2d4
bloodied condition
plus
no matter
3.
what. Yeah, that heals him more than he was hurt for. Yep.
Good. Ugh.
Oh wait,
2
sorry.
and a
so
1.
it was-
2
it was
and a
6.
1.
I think it's the same amount that he was hurt. So. Okay. Alrighty. With that, Auric, you're starting to see that these guys were starting to kind of look at each other and guess themselves. One guy's run off. This dwarf still seems pretty darn stubborn. But this guy is also really not looking good at this point. This guy's surrounded by birds. What do you do?
Auric is pissed at this point. Like, he gave them the option to try and stand down. They laughed in his face. He does not command the respect that maybe he wishes he did. So he's like, I gotta lay the smack down. So he's definitely gonna go up to this guy here, the one that is blinded and bloodied, and he's going to try and, like, he's not gonna kill him. He's gonna try and knock him out, though. He's gonna try and ring his bell and knock him down.
Okay.
Actually, by going here, he will be flanking and advantage. So he runs while the dwarf and the other guy are kind of like gathering themselves. Auric is just going to appear behind this guy and take 2 shots at him.
I think technically with the bards you are already flanking, but this works too.
Oh, true.
Floats over like a butterfly and is about to sting like a bee.
That jellyfish is. Yep.
Yeah, you got him both times. Okay. All right, all right. How do you want to do this?
I think he just kind of like rushes over behind this guy while he's like getting the stuff out of his eyes, and he's just going to take like 1 kidney shot and then 1 like to the top of his head to knock him straight down onto the ground.
Okay. You got exactly what you needed to put him at 0. So non-lethal or not, is down.
Yeah, and that is his turn.
Okay. Now that we've gone through everybody, people have a chance for the sidekicks. Is Kirat gonna do anything else at this point?
I think she's gonna just continue rallying. It seems like it's working.
Okay.
So, you want me another roll? Or
Absolutely.
You wanna...
No, we can just say she's still rallying. The float is gonna keep on moving, so she's
Sure,
gonna do
sure.
that. Okay, very good. And then Ray, I think already rolled really well, so just let Ray keep on doing that thing. And then Buns and Thighs. Is there anything?
So this guy ran on the top here.
Yep, this guy is running away right now. He's yeah.
How beat up was he before?
He's pretty darn beat up. He's in single digits.
I think Buns and Thighs is going to chase after him and like do like a Andrew, what is it called? Where like you leap in the air with your elbow out and you kind of like land and like body slam him.
Oh, like a flying elbow?
Is that what it is?
I knew Andrew. We knew Andrew would know the answer.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Sometimes
Yeah.
I ask, I'm like, what is it where you like kick, but you drop to the ground, like you jump up and then you drop after you kick? Like what?
Yeah.
What are those called?
Drop kicks.
Yeah, like a flying elbow or a flying lariat. If you're like going in to just kind of
Ooh,
like
flying
knock
lariats
him
are
over.
sick.
Or a Superman punch. I do know that one.
Mm-hmm. From Orange
I think
Cassidy,
Buns-
obviously.
Buns and Thighs isn't like he sees his brother take out one of the guys. He's like, well, we want to take out one, and then like leaps off the statue and like tries to bring down a punch on this guy.
Does Bunsen, does he know that that's against the Geneva
Hey.
Convention?
That hasn't stopped
They
us
do
in
not.
any of our campaigns before, Andrew. Now's not the time. I already suggested false
But
retreat.
I'm guessing a 3
saying.
doesn't do it. A 12 doesn't do it.
No, I was looking for a 13. I'm sorry.
Can I give him my bardic inspiration?
The one that you have?
Yeah.
Highly unorthodox, but for the rule of cool, sure. If you want to use your reaction to shout out something and transfer your bardic inspiration.
Buns, Thighs, remember what I told you. Leap with your elbow out and fly through the air and
Glutes and quads! Glutes and quads! Who?
stretch, always stretch.
All right, you get him. Will it be enough? It is enough.
Woo!
So, just barely, thanks to Auric shouting out training drills stuff, knocks this guy out.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Actually, I think as he's about to leap, he's like, "Come on, Buns and Thighs, use your heads!" And then they're like, "Yes!" And then they actually just run, and then do a flying headbutt into this guy and knock him out. And that's how they the flying double headbutt.
That would like be so sick in like the frame though. It's like the target in the middle and then the two heads around as they like crash
Yeah, it's like
down.
they're
Yeah.
both trying to headbutt them, but they like meet
They form an
in the
arrow.
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or like
they
they
get caught in the,
miss. They
pro-
miss, so it's like a Y split, like a
Yeah, right
Yeah.
there.
to the
Whoa.
other guy in the back. Yeah.
The reporter, Steph Ryder, is just going to kind of back up towards the tree
Oh.
and take notes.
I was trying to fit.
While the
It took me a second, Richard. You're going for staff writer. That's what you're going for there.
no, her name is Steph Ryder. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Stephanie Ryderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a second.
And the bards are going to surround this guy here, and collectively they are able to do a vicious mockery, as they literally are trying to attack him with their mocking at this point.
Your mama's a bitch, your dad is a bitch, your uncle's a bitch, your aunt is a bitch, you're a bitch, eat shit.
Wow, these songs are
It's
so
a song
creative.
we wrote. Thank you.
What's it called?
The
The
he's doing
aristocrat.
everything he can to. He's doing everything he can to withstand the vicious mockery, and he's not taking any psychic damage from it. Okay, so that's them. This guy, blinded, surrounded by birds, kind of surrounded by everybody. I think he's just going to charge in a direction and try to get out of here at this point.
Disengage the birds.
So he'll disengage 1, 2,
And
3,
engage
hit a
these
tree
birds.
and fall over. He's gonna run out and hit a tree, and fall over. That's him. And this guy, seeing everything going on at this point, is just like, oh fuck, I definitely gotta get out of here. Going to disengage. Oh, oops. 2, 4, 5. He's just starting to run away at this point.
All right.
Meanwhile, everybody else is kind of cleaning in. I'd say we're effectively out of combat unless there's anything you guys want to do.
Magic missile. No.
This guy's still asleep. 2 of them are knocked out. But yeah, that's essentially. I think Angelica is probably. She's got pretty good speed. She's probably gonna get in the way and like be able to block this guy from going. Is there anything else you guys want to call here as far as how you want to end this skirmish? Because at this point, you've pretty much won.
I think we
Are you
execute
looking-
them all, right?
Whoa.
No,
Let's
no, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What
if
I'm
Audra was
envisioning-
on this
the-
street, yes.
What I'm
The
envisioning-
journalist is writing down things that
Mhm.
happen.
And then they murdered
I
the
mean-
protesters.
What I see in my head canon, what I'd love to see cinematically, Skipjack coming over to the one that's asleep and grabbing him by the collar and kind of like slapping him awake
Mhm.
or roughing him awake, being like, hey, who was the person in the hood? Like, tell me now. And as we're hearing that, we kind of dissolve, fade into Ray, like peeking, or like kind of creeping around a corner and
Mhm.
up into a semi-open window and peeking at like the hooded figure that she's been tracking, and the hooded figure like pulling back the hood to like
Old man
Pulling back the hood, she's looking inside and seeing the back of a shop, which is a forge. And as he takes his hood off, revealed a neighbor that you know. It's the guy who owns all the right stuff.
that motherfucker.
Always a muscular white man, isn't it?
Typical!
I would like to say,
Uh,
I think head cannon is what Buns and Thighs did when they tackled that guy. They did the head cannon.
Oh, that's a good one.
I
That's a
like
good one.
that.
Anything else you guys want to say that you do before I give us our little cliffhanger into part 2 of Mage Pride Parade?
No.
I think after like we do like that, throw the guy into frame, and like they're either tied up or something like that. Basically, like their stuff is taken and they're bound, and Auric is standing over them and is like, "All of you are banned, starting today, going forward forever, from Just Moxie for what you study trying to pull today. I don't want to see you near my gym ever again. You have a lot to explain for yourself." And he's like full angry dad mode right now.
The
At
doctor
that
will. The
point,
doctor
they-
will speak to them afterwards. As a sworn medical professional, I cannot ban you from my office, but I am very pissed off at you too. I will fix your cavities, but I won't like it.
I'm gonna make sure it hurts.
No laughing gas for you. Lots of root canals.
So with all of that, eventually the parade starts, or the parade like kind of continues. Things wind down as far as that. People are having a good time and everything. Children are kind of coming back to the park. Everything else, people are having a good time until I imagine some of you guys kind of end up back of the street festival area. You might even I don't know if you'll see Anthea or if you'll see Indigo from Pixie Prophecies or not. But at some point, Tony, as you're kind of getting back closer to your stoop, the woman who owns your property comes over. Barbara Trunk.
Okay.
This is her with her little
Mhm.
dipshit Derek kid. She is going to come over being the Karen she is. I need to speak with you, and it seems like you're all hero types, right? It seems like you get shit done. I need
Something
to
like
speak with you. Yeah, there's a big problem, and I need to keep this quiet so people don't know about it.
Mhm.
But we need to get to the bottom of something quickly. And if you help me with this, I'll knock off the next month of your rent.
Deal. I was gonna do it just to do the right thing, but deal.
Yeah, I don't care about like the right thing or whatever. I just want to make sure that I can trust you. So if we have an agreement, I can trust you, right?
I'm a man of my word.
Good. There's been a murder in one of my buildings. It just happened.
Like during that whole thing?
Sometime during the parade, yes. I just found the body. And she points over to the building that says for lease. I was just about to show somebody the location, and there's a dead body inside of there. And with that, we'll leave it there.
Oh,
My
Murder
word!
mystery.
there's been a
Murder
murder.
mystery.
It's been
Alright.
about.
I'm
in
gonna.
Savannah.
Interesting. All right,
Please tell me there's a parlor so we can find out who did it.
I gotta. There's a cranky dog here, so I'm gonna turn stream off. Real quick.
Bye,
But
cranky
Alrighty.
dog.
That was fun. Thank you, Richard.
I'll see y'all next week.
All right.